I don't think I've ever played Warframe.
As much as I love it, it's really hard for me to recommend it to
What were
anyone.
you saying about black people, Vito?
Kanye's killing it right now on Twitter, huh?
Oh man, he's back.
He's
back.
really putting up a show.
I regret my vote. I should have voted for Kanye.
I know.
I don't know if that was Kanye. I think he was cloned. I think that's a Kanye clone.
Oh, is he cloned? Tony, people don't know we were talking about clones before the show.
Oh, that's true. That's
Jesus Christ.
My bad.
Already.
We're trying to
camera
celebrate
right?
the return of Ye.
Yes.
Ye is back.
Oh, they're saying something's wrong with Tony's camera.
What is? Oh,
Because his head is there.
His
Is
head-
that-
hold on. There we go.
No, we did
There
not
it
spend
is.
so much time.
That seems correct.
So
That's
much.
correct, right?
Because that's how, like, we want us all to be the same size.
So we're late
there's-
setting up the
Here,
camera.
I clicked a button to make them all the correct. This correct
Now we're
size.
all exactly the cameras are all zoomed in the exact same amount.
I fucking hate you guys.
Look at that.
It's
Can you have little
looks like
arms?
I'm gonna go
MODOK.
watch the
Yeah,
stream
I was
and
gonna say,
hop
it's
off of
MODOK
the ship.
type
Sort
shit.
of like little hands.
Did you like that?
It was
movie
nice
with
talking to
MODOK
you.
in it? Were you
Yeah,
like,
did you
that's
feel
cool?
represented?
No,
Oh, yeah, I'll be around.
Total horseshit.
But it had
Yeah, but-
representation for you.
Fuck you. No. No. No.
You said, oh, finally our big head guys get a movie and they fuck it all up.
They're calling you Tog Frony
Todd Cronin.
because of your head.
The return of the Tonys. The Tonys are always nailing it.
Good old Frog Tony.
I
Nothing.
can't set it back.
oh, now it's broken?
It's broken.
Oh,
It's
it's
messed
broken.
up.
Oh, wow.
It's messed up.
That's weird. When we were trying to set up your two cameras,
I would just
we
hit
were
control.
meticulously fiddling with them, but mine's broken apparently.
I wasn't fiddling, jackass. I was doing like advanced audio visual fucking finagling, all right?
Oh,
I
a
wasn't
different
fiddling,
F
I
word,
was
okay.
finagling with it. So why don't you get your fucking big
Oh.
head?
There it
hate
is. Now
you
it's
guys so
perfectly centered. Now it's correct. Right there.
Watch, try to move out of the way. Oh, nope. That's how it feels to
That's
be
how-
with you. Look at that. It's like the eyes that follow you in Disneyland, except it's a big fat head.
It's a fucking
Look
show.
at that.
This fucking show, man.
We have a super chat goal that
Yeah.
Tony will take all
Tony
his
has
clothes off.
promised
I'm not
to
taking all my
take
clothes
his
off.
clothes off if we hit our super chat goal. People are saying
Great to be
Tony's head
here.
is
Great
so
to be
big we
here.
need 2 cameras. Yeah,
We
I
have 2 cameras
maybe
on
me
him right
and
now.
you can be stacked on top of each other, and then we can have Tony in his own little
Yeah.
giant window for his giant.
All right, I'm gonna try to use the technology to shrink your head to a normal size.
Thank you.
Still.
I just have a new processor installed on my computing machine. Is that right, Vito?
It's a little small now, but we'll give it to him.
It's small. The computer
No, it's fine,
overloaded.
it's fine.
It's fine, or
I
not?
think it's fine.
Is that fine?
Bring him up a little more.
Uh-oh.
There you go. Now it's good. Now it's ready to go. Now it's all set.
Sons of bitches.
Perfectly
Whoa!
phrased.
I'm gonna use my psychic powers, Vito. Use your psychic powers to try to shrink his head. Uh-oh, I needed 3 hands to do this bit. Oops, it messed up.
Shrink the head, shrink.
Is that right?
That looks good.
The audio listeners are gonna love
The
this
audio
part.
listeners
They're
are
gonna
loving
love this
our-
part.
I know, like our show is not known for visual gags and calling cutout faces.
Is that right?
I'm gonna,
That looks right.
That's fine.
That looks right.
That's fine. There you go.
Okay. Ready to start the show?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
We're joined from with Tony from Act the Movies, guys. Very exciting.
Yeah.
Tog Frony
Tog Frony.
What?
from
I'm
Hack
not
the
Frog
Movies.
Hello.
Phony Tony.
Frog Tony did cameo.
Bring
Good
back the
evening.
real
Hope you're doing
Tony.
well.
Phony Tony.
Phony Tony.
Tony
We were joined
Baloney.
briefly by
That's all about
Snugs
you.
in
I
the
haven't heard that
Discord.
one before.
Join the Discord if you want to hop on and be
You gotta pick an
part of the
animal. If he's
stream,
Frog
you
Tony,
know,
you gotta
live
be,
chat,
Tiger,
and there's
is
no
that also
delay
taken?
in the
Yeah, it is
Discord
Tony
either.
Tiger
So.
also
you
taken.
do not get
You know,
Tony
to
the
be
Um,
Tiger.
Man, I wish
We're
I
gonna be
could say
playing
that.
some Warframe tonight,
Alright.
getting some
Tony-
grinding
You're not Tony the Tiger.
done. I'm trying to get some Warframes that I missed out on
Oh,
during the
shit.
time I stopped
Nice.
Where the hell
playing.
did
So
that come from?
Man, how's that?
Give me
Oh,
one
wow.
second.
Through the
I
right
didn't
gonna-
even know that could happen.
readjust my gate.
Okay.
That seems
I thought I
good.
tested it. I tested it. You guys said you could hear it.
Okay, looks
You
good
do.
actually.
Just testing our voices.
Hack the
Okay, that's working.
movies. Yeah.
Welcome to the biggest problem in the universe. The only show that ranks every problem in the universe From frumpy hoes to uncredited woes. I had a better one. I'm your host, Dick Master, and joining me as always is Vito Giswaldi.
Hi.
Here in the
And Tony
studio,
from
it's,
Crunk at the Movies.
Tony
from Hack the Movies.
biggest head in the biz.
Biggest head in the business.
Call him old big head.
Thank you.
Call him the
I'm glad
Whopper.
that joke transcended to my audience now, making fun of my big
Cranium.
head.
I've been abusing my
It's like
Valkyrie
cranium in my
lately.
life now. Close friends
The
in person
ability
are
to
now
just
in
have
my life.
immortality
Big
is
ol' head
pretty
on that
pretty
guy.
good.
This is great.
Complete
This is great.
invincibility is
Well, it's
handy.
because you need room
For
all
missions
that
I don't
movie
wanna deal
extra
with.
expertise.
That's true.
Yeah,
I need to know
How many
all-
gremlins could you fit
How
in your
many
head?
gremlins are in there?
On the
How
list
many
for
goonies?
now,
You know the
to
worst-
start off with,
The worst thing about this is I had a Goonies shirt. I
Oh,
don't like the. I really
Shocking.
don't
we
like the
are
Goonies.
getting
really doesn't
this
like
last
I really
piece
don't
of
like
the
the Goonies.
gas.
Someone bought me a Goonies
I
shirt.
have
must have
all
gotten
the
rid of it at some point, and I was
scuds.
like,
I just
should wear the
need
Goonies shirt if I'm
2
gonna
argon
You mean
crystals.
like
So
the
wear gonna
sloth shirt
hit
they
the
got you, or
void,
it just says the Goonies?
It
and
just says Goonies and it has
see if I
the
can
the
grab
Goonies.
2
Goonies
from
die?
Heffit. That's the mission I normally
No.
go for. That.
Oh, interesting.
don't.
No,
Classic.
I'm not a Goonies kid. I'm sorry.
We're on Steel Path, so we get
In the-
double
I'm
loot.
Not a Goonies kid.
Chinese one?
Just go to Heffit.
I like him and other things.
The Chinese one is in everything. I was talking about that with Tony.
Am I in public?
He's
No,
getting
I'm
like
not
a
public.
handprint on
Thank you.
the Hollywood Waka, whatever the fuck.
Come
Is that
on,
when they don't?
You're not that out of like cool in the whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
You
You
know what
Hollywood-
the Hollywood
is
Walk
it
of
Hollywood
Fame
Walk
is.
of- whatever that
yeah,
thing
come
is.
on.
No, I genuinely.
He's over in Gay Town
Yeah.
getting a thing on the whatever it's called.
I forgot.
I don't call the Rocky steps. They're like, oh yeah, the Stallone whatever. It's like, what the fuck is your problem?
I
The
genuinely
whatevers.
don't think about the Walk of Fame very often. Is a handprint? But is that like you didn't get a star, but you get a handprint?
All
What's
right.
a handprint?
Let's see. We're gonna go over here and
There's
loot
the-
first.
The handprints at the theater.
Oh, is that at the Chinese theater? Okay, so it's a Chinese theater thing.
I went to Hollywood Boulevard
Wait,
once.
that kid's getting a handprint?
Yeah,
Why?
Because he's in a bunch of movies now. You haven't seen that?
No. Indiana Jones, I know.
He was in that Everywhere All at Once movie.
That brought back his
Oh.
acting. He's been a stunt coordinator though. He did like the first X-Men. He did like the fight
Oh,
choreography.
Does he go, no more parachutes all the time?
Can I get in? I don't think I can get in there.
Hold on to your potatoes!
I was telling people like everyone loves him now. They're like, it should make a short round show. I'm like, you motherfucking nerds have been saying that character's racist for 20, 30
Yeah,
years.
now all of a sudden you
Now
know.
suddenly you all like him because he was in that one movie.
Everywhere.
Well, you know.
Everywhere all at once.
And at least it's better than a Short Circuit. Like, you can celebrate the Asian kid because it was actually an Asian kid. It wasn't a white
Saying
guy.
Short Circuit?
No, but I'm saying, remember we talked
Oh,
about
yeah, I
the
could
Short
believe
Circuit?
that.
You can never go, oh, what a
Ow,
great depiction of
these
the
turrets in
Indian
this room
people."
hurt.
You go, that's not-
Good thing I have the ability to rift walk, and I can just
When have they
step
ever
into
gotten
another
away with
dimension and
anything?
avoid all
Kanye's gonna
damage.
show up. Da-da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da-da, with a graph. Boom.
Why do you think Kanye is anti-Semitic then? Did he not like?
Hey, wait,
22
come back.
Jump Street?
Tax time. Everyone
Yeah, oh,
gets the anti-Semitic tax time. So I gotta pay this Jew to give these other Jews how much? Oh man!
Oh, that's my bad, I suppose.
I'm gonna hire a lawyer. Oh no!
Let me grab my other gun.
I need to go to a psychologist. Oh no!
It is.
I'm having a heart attack. Oh no!
Hey, stop it.
Has Kanye just been saving
Hey.
all this for like 2
Hey.
years now? Just like, man, the second I give out on Twitter, Jews, Hitler, Jews.
We're all saving it.
We're all saving. Well,
Yeah,
but we
we're
don't
all
have to
Need
saving
to
it
die.
until you're a billionaire.
Yeah.
Need or die, buddy.
You're a billionaire.
Yeah,
Thank
that
you.
is. Until I'm a billionaire and I got a.
Ouch,
Once you're a
ouch.
billionaire,
Then I can say whatever I want.
I think once
Ouch.
you're a billionaire, you put on the hat and you stay in line.
Okay, there we go.
That's the last thing.
Now I can go back to
What are
looting.
you talking about?
What are you talking about? You,
All
What
right,
hat?
just
You
looking
mean
for
the
2
yarmulke?
argon
Yeah,
crystals.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
not
join the
exactly a hat,
tribe.
Vito.
It's a covering for the head. What would you refer to that as?
So you think Mother
A head
Teresa
cover
wears a
radiator?
hat?
Yeah. She's got a nice little hat up there.
You think doctors wear a hat? I guess they do.
Yeah, there you go.
Is this a hat?
A yarmulke is clearly a hat. How is it not a hat?
Well, it doesn't have like.
I mean, I would like to.
That's
I've wanted to play Marvel Rivals. I just have no one to play it with.
Then it's a cap.
That's not a hat. It's a
I don't like playing competitive games. Really, not.
This feels like a
There,
rejected
there's some games, but there's not a lot of competitive games I like playing
All right.
alone.
It's not a hat.
So how's your,
cap in the hat?
how's your stay at the bathroom?
Cashapp as well.
Oh, I love it. I love it. I've never had this many people so interested in a big.
My
trip
apartment is
report.
perfectly normal and fine.
It is not normal.
You don't have a door.
On the
It is
bathroom.
not normal.
I DM'd you the pictures of the bathroom curtain. You want to show these
did?
beautiful people, yeah.
Only if we hit the goal for you to take your.
Oh, but you won't?
Only if we hit the 2,000.
You don't wanna play it?
Every
It's
500
just
bucks,
curtain.
I'll
It's
really
not
reveal a
exciting
picture.
in any way.
Oh, it's man, your shampoo bottle was exciting that you posted. Remember
Well,
that?
you saw my shampoo. How's my shampoo?
It looks fine now. It's a different bottle. But he set out a towel for me, but he took a shower in the bathroom with that towel. So like,
Ow.
the towel was
Your
damp
mistake is
when he gave it
your
to me.
mistake is believing I set out a towel for you. It's more that I just have that towel there.
Did you use the towel before?
No, but it was hanging up in the
Oh, yeah,
shower,
he
so it
used
got
the
to me.
towel to barely cover himself as he walked dick out into the living room, which is
I thought
actually
he was in the
shipping.
other room.
You
I'm like,
walked around your living room with no clothes
I was still
on?
wrapping.
With your
Well,
guest?
because I had the towel on, and then I was going into my bedroom, so I started to take the towel off,
I
not
look
knowing.
up and it's Vito
couldn't
dead.
wait.
Sure, if you want dead weight, I'm
But the
terrible
one's
at
right
competitive
there. I was
shooters.
taking it off as I was going through the
I mean,
door.
it's about
Like
having fun,
Superman.
though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Changing into his super
Yeah.
suit?
I was
I'm
gonna
like
come
sitting on the
off.
couch, like going through my
Yeah.
phone, like petting his
I thought he
cat,
was in
and
the
I look-
bedroom.
I look up and it's just Vito dick. I'm like, ah!
How
I
would
thought
you
he
do that?
because I thought he was in the bedroom.
Was it like Peter Griffin when he's naked, Tony? When
Yeah,
you can't
pretty
see it?
Shut up.
You know,
You're an
have you
idiot.
seen Family Guy?
Yeah.
Have you seen Family Guy?
When Peter
He's
Griffin's
got all
naked?
he's got all the fat hanging down.
Hey,
so
argon
you saw
crystals, right
Vito's
up there.
wiener.
Yeah.
Hi, Argon Crystals. Thank you.
Okay. Was that the worst part of staying there?
There is no worst part. He's having a fine time. Are you having a bad
I'm
time?
having a great
He's
time.
having a great time.
But I love cringe stuff, so this is like great for me.
But I love
nothing
cringe.
My,
cringe.
my favorite is the bed that I'm sleeping on.
I told you to make him
What's
get his
wrong
own
with
place.
the bed?
What's
The
wrong
bed's
with
fine.
bed?
But I'm like, all right, so you have that sleep mattress. He's like, yeah. The problem is, I can only the pump to blow it up. Only it hooks up to my car.
Yeah.
So
Well,
he
it's
had
not
to
a weird
he had to
thing.
blow up the air mattress in the garage. And by the way, I'm lucky whenever I come to LA.
He said
it's
that's
always
not a
raining,
weird
so
thing.
I brought the bed covered in rain.
Rain.
Yeah, I have because I have an air mattress for the car, so it comes with a car charger.
Yay, another Argon Crystal. I made it. Okay, cool. I got the 2 that I need.
I fucking went out in the rain. I fucking inflated a mattress for you. You're welcome.
So you made your mom
You're
take it over to the
welcome.
airport, but you would fill up his air mattress outside in the rain? That's
Oh
kind
yeah,
of
because
weird.
he's not gonna know how to do that. I can't pay an Uber guy to inflate an air mattress.
You can't figure it out. Do you know how to fill up an air mattress? Are you stupid?
I could probably
Are you
figure it out.
stupid?
The problem is that he
I'm
only
not
had
gonna
the
tell
car
a guy
charger
go
for-
out to my car, turn on my car, plug this into the fucking car charger.
That is a little insane, I suppose.
I filled up.
Maybe
the
you
air
could have had the bed
mattress
ready
in 2
whenever your friend
seconds.
gets to your house.
How was that air mattress?
Is that
Not
too much to
bad.
ask?
It wasn't that bad. The pillow sucked. I can
Yeah,
see
he's
why you
complaining about the
I can
Because he
pillow.
only
see
uses blankets.
Well, that's the thing. I can
Yeah,
see
I
if
don't
you
have to
hate
mess that
pillows,
up.
if that's the type of pillow you're used to. Like, that
Yeah.
pillow's awful.
I'm sorry, the pillow's bad. I mean,
It's fine. It's
do you
fine.
need
Vito.
another pillow
I
tonight?
got my
I mean,
Argon
I can give you a second.
Crystals.
That's
Yeah,
okay. You know,
yeah.
when you stayed at my place, I just put you like, in a bed with pillows.
Yeah,
But,
I
you
know. I was in your. Well, because you're in your. Oh, whatever. You're in your dad's
Yeah,
fucking house. and his guest
whatever.
room. I'm sorry. I have a fucking
In your
shitty,
dad's house.
shitty
Yeah.
apartment in L.A. I don't have.
It's
a,
awful. I hate
I don't
it.
have a guest room for you.
Wait, it's an apartment now? I thought it was a house before.
Well, what do you,
And
what
a
do you-
property and stuff. Now it's an apartment?
I have 2 days,
They're
12 hours until
interchangeable
Sight is
words,
done.
man.
I finished building him earlier.
You can call it a home. You can't call it a house.
Okay,
Let's
it
figure out
sounds
who
like
I'm
you're
missing
having a
and
good
who to
time.
go after
Town
next.
home,
we went to the
right?
Costco.
I think I want
today.
Corvex. I think
saw
that's the one I'm
those.
We did a
missing
little
that I want.
Costco guys video, and
Okay.
people are noticing that yes, there are in fact
There are a lot
of
of
Asians there.
How
I
hard?
wouldn't say too many like
Okay.
some
How hard
people.
was it to park at the Costco?
It was very.
Dante,
Very
I
hard.
can
Why?
get
'Cause the Asian
him
people are like,
Wow.
oh,
while getting
I don't know
Corvex.
about that.
oh, they can't figure out how to get to the spot. They
How
can't
were
get
they?
out of the
What were the Asian
spot.
people
Where do I
like,
get
Tony?
Kume
They look like
and
that.
What were they
Colvero?
like?
Do I get
I mean,
them
They
from...
weren't like that.
I know I get Colvero
They were
from
bargain, so much bargain.
I believe that.
Ah!
Duvuri Spiral.
You're acting like it's like a market.
Kume,
place, like
The
where do I
a-
get
line for the
Kume?
samples, they
The
were
wet market.
They were a little aggressive about the
The
samples.
samples were a little much.
They were a little too much like, fighting over them.
Like
The
reindeer
it was
games?
like a wet market. It
Which
felt
about
like.
the countertop people.
I was like, this is how COVID started. One guy had a bunch of bat fucking snacks, and they're all.
yeah.
Just, ah!
Is this really how the fandom looks normally? Because I have a skin on it on my
No, the Costco was fun.
on my
It was
actual
fun
web
with the
browser
Costco.
that I
I get
use.
a double
So
We
we're
did
looking
not.
for.
Looks like you guys were doing a lot of shopping today.
Oh, yeah, we
May.
went to the
Christmas
thrift
shopping.
store. We
You went to the thrift
found that.
store?
We found that wonderful picture, the we not me, and I'm like, Vito, you gotta get a picture with that.
I don't even get that joke at all.
Huh.
Now we
You
got-
can use that
we
next
got
time.
bread.
Okay,
Breakfast, we went to
Kume
the
is
thrift store.
Shrine
Next time
Defense
someone
on
brings up the Wii
Size
thing, I'm like,
Vision
no,
Earth
Wii, not
requires Size,
Tony-
visual, and
Tony
once
won't
awake.
eat.
Oh,
He
okay,
doesn't
so I
eat
never
on
did
a
that.
diet, so all the places I
Oh,
can take
okay,
him
that would
today?
explain the inbox message she sent me. She wants help with
I
that.
literally, since that episode, I like dropped like 7 pounds. I'm like, yeah, I did fall off. I
Corvex.
did fall off.
I keep bringing him places. He's like,
Oh
you know,
my
I
god,
can't.
he's like, oh, let's get some fries out of the pastrami.
And I'm missing a
place."
bunch
to
of
the
prime
hat, you know, the
frames.
I
hat,
swear to
of
God, I thought
course.
you were gonna say garbage can.
No, and he was just like, yeah, you mind if there's
All
like
right,
chili? I'm
um,
like, fries. You need
So
the
we're
fries
going
underneath."
to
Yeah, he's like, I don't
the
want any like chili
murmur.
and whatever, and I'm like, I'll get the chili fries. Just eat the fries
Dude,
underneath.
Everybody's
the chili.
entitled to
This
their
thing
opinion.
gets a pound of chili and cheese. I'm like,
I could see how anyone
"It's
would
all
feel that
covered." She's
way.
like, no, there's some underneath. I'm like,
Yeah, there's fries on the bottom.
I feel like
don't
it's a
have to
very
shit on
valid
that. Yeah, but
opinion.
you ate the chili fries anyway.
You
I,
ate the
however,
chili fries,
disagree.
Tony? Oh man.
I'm
See,
so fucking
I'm a
hungry
fat
now.
enabler. I was like, I can get this guy to eat chili fries. I know.
are
I
you
can
gonna?
do it.
Should I have brought 2 Vito's booties today for you to weigh yourself?
No, I'm good.
Ooh,
I'm
I can
good.
get
It's
extra
fine.
ephemeras. Ooh,
I never
okay, so I
stopped
can do
working
that
out, I
later.
just ate too much.
Right now we're going to
You're traveling. You can eat a little.
Demos.
Oh my
Fuck.
god, fat people
Going to
love
the
doing
sanctum.
that.
They love it. All right, this is last week we had women thinking they're hotter than they are.
That is a
Credit
problem.
credit goblins.
Yeah.
Figure skating.
That was negative, I believe.
That was negative, and I.
Okay,
So why does the audience like figure skating? What's
we're
wrong with
gonna
you
grab
guys?
some bounties.
Well, because there's some fun stuff. Figure skating.
No,
like I
there
was-
is-
Okay, which part of
Yeah,
Corvex
it
do I
kind
have,
of is.
actually?
It's goofy.
Hey!
Of all the
Why you
things
two
you
gonna
can
fight?
watch,
Hey!
that's
Hey.
the best one.
I feel like at this point I'm waiting for like the guy who like comes in and like reignites figure skating by doing it to like I don't know. Like we need the Kanye of figure skating.
Someone that says like the Jews are.
Yeah, someone who just comes in and he's like
He does a big swastika
yeah,
while he's skating. Like, yeah.
He
That's
like
cool.
takes some red and he just fucking
Man,
swastikas
you just
down.
stand
And
there.
he's
Stands
like,
up like a Hitler.
he's
Was
going
there
in.
figure skating at the Nazi Olympics?
I
In,
don't
like,
think
the
they had
30s?
it yet. I don't know. I
don't
assume
know.
not.
That'd be really
Well,
funny if there were
the
Nazi
German,
figure
the Nazi
skaters.
Olympics were the summer games, so they probably didn't have figure
Didn't they have them at
skating.
the same time back
Did they have a
then?
winter? Yeah, I don't know if they had.
They did that in my lifetime.
I don't remember when the winter games showed up. In the 80s, was it? So yeah, I don't know if they had a lot of winter sports.
None of that.
They have.
Separate
They
those
freeze the
bitches. You
swimming
two
pool
are
at
done
Auschwitz
for the
and
evening.
Have them
I don't know what you
skate
two
around.
were
Is
fighting
that
about or
something?
why,
I don't know.
but they weren't done with it after I split it up. He went back in there to finish it, and I'm like, no, 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 no,
It
no.
was a town. I don't really know though.
That's American Dad joke. He's like, yeah, he was the conductor at Auschwitz. Like, no, it's a big town.
It's a
There's
big
other
town. There's a
places
lot
there.
going on.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah.
I
That's like
sometimes
I was
forget to
getting
close
into
my
the
edge.
town.
Let me. There we go. Sorry.
You can say a lot
All
of
that
stuff.
Holocaust
Yeah.
info, not that one.
That would be
Isn't that
important to
crazy?
know.
Okay.
Man, when
I like that this is a public area and you can see all these players here.
There's
It's
the
pretty cool.
Electricity in the air.
At this
You ever seen the
point,
pictures
if there
of
was a
Earl?
reality show that was just making Kanye go to like Holocaust museums, I would watch
That would be
every
the most
episode.
watched
where he
show
just
on
goes,
Earth.
Just
This is
his
some
face.
fucking bullshit. This is it. I just want Kanye
Okay, so all I have is
talking to
Corvex,
Jewish
so I
people and
need-
asking them questions.
I guess we'll just
Like,
start with the
I
first
would
tier.
watch every episode of
Whatever's
that.
first on the list.
That'd be great.
That would be really funny.
Yeah, Kanye West explores the Jewish
Bounties,
world.
we'll put it on-
They're like
There's a lot there.
the Jewish guys are like
Neuroptics.
the Sword in the Stone with Kanye on Twitter.
What is this?
Yeah.
Alchemy?
Each one of them.
Okay, alchemy is not a bad
sounds
mission.
like I'm gonna be
be
the one that
want-
kills Kanye. Ladies and gentlemen, I've debated with myself to say anything about this attention-whoring post of this narcissist garbage of Kanye's like, you already lost me.
Yeah,
Swords
man,
in
you
the
can't.
Stone.
Kanye is the final boss of anti-Semitism. There's really nothing you can do.
I'm gonna bring Geyer and see how she handles it.
Because that man's unstoppable.
Okay.
Good
Let's
luck,
see
Jews.
here.
In all
Electrical
things.
Joe says, Vito, did you install your door backwards yet?
No.
Curtain
And
is
there's
still up.
curtain.
Tony agreed with me. I said, you see how you can currently take
All
a
right.
wide shitting stance because of the position of the door. And he agreed
But-
No
that
one
my
disagreed with
toilet
that.
is too close to the door.
Yeah, but still,
Yeah.
I would put a door up.
Yeah. But I would only use it when showering. When I shit, I would open the door so I can go wide.
Okay, but if you ever have another visitor,
Point is, I
they
solved-
probably feel better with the door.
I solved
You
one
shit in
problem.
the, have you shit
Okay,
in
the gun can handle it. That's good.
Bubble storage shit.
I walk all the way to. I did realize there was like a little
Grand
market with like
Pandas.
a.
There's a the Blossom Hall. You could have gone there.
What about my alternate
Take
gun?
your shit there.
It was a lot better.
He's having a great time.
I believe he's having a great time.
I'm having a
Are
great
you
time.
having an okay time?
It's not the worst place I've ever stayed at.
Thank you.
So,
Thank you.
All right, it's not bad once you get some stacks out of it.
It's up there.
When it comes, shut up. When it comes to your expectations, is it above or below what you expect?
That is.
It's above expectations.
It's above expectations.
But those are really low. You know what's funny? It's giving me nostalgia. It's reminding me of like.
Right.
Okay.
Did you know, like,
So I gotta remind myself what my goal is.
What are you talking
Oh,
about?
right, grab the little catalyst thingies.
It's all
The kitchen is a mess.
The kitchen's
It's not that clean. Reminds me of
No, I gotta get I'll get a lady to clean it.
Okay, hold on. I gotta remember,
your
not a
mom?
bad idea.
sorry guys, forgot what my abilities are.
Atomic Ink Art.
Full
says you
Horizon.
need to change the
Yep,
requirements
uh-huh.
To be fair to Let's Be
Yep,
Clear.
yep. Okay,
They all-
sorry.
they all say that.
Just needed a refresher. Sorry, folks.
Sam says Nick Cicada's a free man. Riley is.
Be right back with you now.
Everyone sees. I was talking to him in college.
Wop.
Some guy.
Wop.
Oh yeah.
PBS today was reading like a court mandated.
Wait, he was
apology.
court mandated to apologize to that guy?
It seemed like it. He was reading an apology. For his apology.
There we go. That's how we play Geyer. Right, of course.
Was that
Except
something
don't
or was that
stand
the
inside of it,
Preston Coulter
because that
who
hurts.
he was apologizing
I don't like that.
to? PTP is Philip Thomas Parnell, who makes Last of the Seekers.
Come on, I just need one more kill for the
But I
res.
thought the guy
I
was
don't know
in a
any
Thank you.
of these people, but
was
he
Preston
apologized.
Coulter.
PBS is
I
awesome.
suppose my problem is I don't have survivability on this frame.
Apology,
And these enemies do quite a
camera
lot.
turns off like the second he's done talking. Somebody on a cell phone goes perfect.
People in the chat are saying it is Preston Coulter.
That reminds me of the.
PP.
That reminds me of the girl.
Should be
on the-
CP, from what I hear.
No.
Well, he's apologizing for saying.
I guess the
it's not
best
so it must be bad.
defense is a good offense, though, so.
Right? It must be bad. I'm
It had
really
to have been
sorry I
bad.
called whatever that is child porn. Well, what is it then?
Now I'm kind of curious.
He said don't dig in, so now of course I gotta, wondering like, well, what shouldn't I be digging in on? This sounds pretty juicy and child porny, doesn't it? What do you all like got it?
Ouch, why did that loot
I don't
go
remember
away?
what-
He said it was
I needed
not
that.
child porn.
I don't-
If I had a fucking box in the street and I wrote not child porn on it, what do you
Ouch.
think's in the box?
Obviously, child porn. You would think that. They're like,
There we go.
I don't remember what comics he makes. I've seen like one of them, but I don't know.
Alright, this is tough without a bit more
No,
survivability.
I know he
Okay.
does like erotic covers and stuff, but I don't remember which.
Doesn't mean I
Erotic,
can't
like
handle it.
Japanese erotic or
I don't know.
American erotic?
But I would rather
Since I've seen the president.
not do more than one
Like when
round.
you were a kid and you said, wow, this is totally
Wow,
normal.
this is age appropriate for me as a child. Is that what you're saying?
I don't
When
know,
I
but
grow up,
Hey,
this will
folks.
be unreasonable.
the apology the guy said was perfect, so
so he did a view-style apology, which he had to be.
Oh,
forced to do
great,
that.
now this guy's here.
Yeah, that's funny.
so you think that's weird?
I know the lawsuit was over. Who owns the rights to the name comics?
I really don't want to fight you.
It's,
Oh, that's what it was for?
That was.
I don't know if I have the gear
Not
for
like
it.
was over
We're gonna
something that was not child porn.
give it a shot, you know?
That's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping that there was no child. Can we say that on YouTube?
Child porn?
Ouch.
Yeah, I don't know.
We have a code word.
Come on.
We call them cuties, so-
Ouch.
Cuties, yeah. Cuties DVDs.
You called it porn? Cuties?
That guy was
No,
selling
we call it-
Cuties comics? Oh, that's horrible.
He was not selling child porn.
He was not selling child.
Or so
Oh.
EBS says.
Ouch. Good thing I have rolling guard.
It's weird.
I've
it's
never
weird when
doubted
you,
EVS.
It's weird when you have to mention that someone's not doing, because we all just assume you're not. So
Aha.
someone has to no. He's
I don't
not
like that teleport.
doing it.
Stop it.
I thought he
Why
was just
was he
sticking
accused?
around. I thought he was just
Oh, I almost got you.
on the internet. Now I don't know.
Ah, damn it. Good fight, good fight, good fight.
It's what odd.
The whole thing.
That the apology, I missed all this. I didn't see the apology.
Maybe it didn't even happen.
There's
Are we now gonna have to apologize for something?
I
I'm
think,
not apologizing
I
for
think
shit.
everybody should stop suing each other in the hard comics world.
Nah, excuse me. I love it.
This is too much.
And then Nick Ricada got sued by.
I'll
and
admit
that
this is
lawsuit's
too much
still
for me to
going on?
handle.
Oh, because he called that
Monograph
monograph
or
guy a
something? Yeah.
pedophile or something? Just because he was, just because he made a video where he
Not all of my builds are suited for steel path mode.
That one happened?
I think it was totally outlandish for Nick to jump to that. I mean, in my opinion.
Okay, now I just need some
There's too many subjects of
right.
pedophile lawsuits. I can't keep track of the details of each of them.
There needs to be more. They're hilarious.
I would like to res now. Thank you.
Like, all I know is I want to know what's in the comic, but I don't want to find out
You
for
want-
myself.
yeah.
Can someone look
Someone
into
tell
it?
me.
Let us know.
Why would
Someone
somebody-
dig in. I'm saying, everyone out there, please dig in. Get your magnifying glasses out
Yeah.
and dig into what's going on here, because I smell cheese pizza, if you know what I'm talking about. And I think you do know what I'm talking about.
You're talking
I
about.
smell
I'm
some
sure everybody is
cheesy
making
pizza.
some great comics.
Some
The
PPCP.
spirit of independent creation is alive and well. And that's
If I actually have energy, she can handle it.
Can I mention Riley?
You can mention Riley.
Before he yells at me. Riley, having a little bit of a contest or something going on.
Okay.
If you're at MegaCon, this is apparently all him. He said,
Okay.
you take a funny picture of Eric July.
Whoever has the funniest one, is that
I
the...
think so.
All right, we're in prime conversion rate right now.
Well, everyone should
Gotta
follow
keep
him
it
on
going,
Twitter
keep it going,
to
keep it going.
Okay. Is that illegal to take pictures of Eric July now?
It's a public
Up.
convention. Why wouldn't
On Black
What
History
is
Month?
Riley's new Twitter account? Yeah, I
Get
don't
that
you
baby
told
up.
people to follow him and clip of something.
Something.
Everyone follow
Oops,
it.
I shouldn't have hit that. My bad, my bad.
Knowing Riley will probably be gone tomorrow.
Well,
Hopefully
I think
they'll
he's
keep
mellowed
it
out
on.
now that he won.
At
There we go.
CG Scummer.
CG Scum.
Oh, that's easy.
Yeah, Eric July is at MegaCon, what, this whole weekend, I guess? is
Okay, we made it. We
MegaCon?
made it through the mission. That was tough,
Drunk
but we did it.
Fukio's book is at the Ripasenda fucking
bring that up.
booth. Did you
Wow.
see that banner?
I have friends
Only
that,
because you brought it up. I was
Bro,
like, oh,
I was like, come
wow.
on, man. What the fuck is with her hand?
what you call it? I have friends at MegaCon, but I can't plug them on a show where pedophiles were brought up.
Yeah.
Why are they pedophiles?
Yeah, they don't want to hear
No,
about
it's
their
just they don't
own.
want
Who are
to
they?
shout out on the same episode.
Tony's
that
pedophile friends, don't
Nazis and
worry. I
pedophiles are brought up
know.
at the top
Oh,
of the show.
shut up. Nobody cares.
Out of against them.
Yeah, we don't like them.
We are.
I'm
Tony.
anti-Nazis. It's their fault.
Oh, I'm
that
sorry
Germany's
we haven't-
overrun with immigrants.
Sorry, we have an anti.
Don't come through that door.
Tony. Sorry, you.
Yeah. Hey, can you guys calm down and not do World War II? Because I'm from the future. It doesn't go well.
I'm missing. We had that 100% pedo-free banner, Tony. I don't know if you ever saw that.
100% pedo, 100%
That's another
free.
example. Oh, your
There.
comic is 100% pedo free. I'm like, well, now I think there was pedo stuff in it.
Right.
Oh my god, I didn't. Oh, jeez.
I'd like to bring up that one of the guys responding to this makes like official T-shirts for the Final Fantasy MMO, and he's like, "Oh, that needs more work." He doesn't know anything about the Rippaverse at all. He's completely detached from this, and I'm like, "Yeah, my professional artist friend is like,
Ah,
what the
whiff.
fuck is that?" So here's the Ripascend booth, where let's try to do the acrobatic Chronicles screen. All right, left hand going for the thing.
What is this?
It's like
Did Drunk Pedio make this?
Dude,
What's
yeah,
happening?
Okay, her hair makes no sense. Her hair, somebody said, they're like, so her hair is just like anal beads that defy gravity, and then her hand is out like this. How did she twist her arm like?
Is she
What
half
the
Chinese? This
dude.
is like a black hair with Chinese
Yeah,
hair.
that looks like an anime video game thing, but why is it on like a
Afro
normal?
puff.
Critical
it looks
Meltdown.
Like it's on a
Ooh,
normal-looking
nice.
teenager who would not
Yeah.
have that hairstyle.
Well, also the whole style where like the clothing wrinkles are like
Yeah, so that was
hyper-detailed
tough.
for some strange reason. What? Hey!
Man, they just
We're gonna need
suggest-
someone
every
with
time I see it,
a
they
lot more
suggest way too
survivability.
much of
So
tits
who we
for
thinking?
a
Who we thinking?
prepubescent girl or a pubescent girl, whatever it is.
Wait.
I don't like what's happening here.
Here's a question.
I don't like it that two men cooked this up
So they don't
in
like
a warehouse together.
they don't like modern comics for being like woke and feminist stuff. All
Yeah.
their books are like women oriented. Like
Yeah.
there's so many. Every single book is like a girl boss.
We can
even their
try
kids' book is
Hildren.
Like a girl boss.
But I don't like
Look at all
Hildren.
What is
crap.
going on down here?
I don't
So
know if
why
any of
play?
you guys follow your boy Zach on YouTube, but even he was like, "Why are these guys making like weird baby
I don't know.
comics?"
I don't pay attention to
Aren't
stuff
you
like
supposed
that.
To be, like, anti-woke
I
warriors,
can listen for it.
badass, Like chicks, you know, with big old swords and tits hanging
Tits,
out. It's
yeah.
like, hey, what if my little black daughter was trying to grab a little green ball? It's like, what the fuck is that? What is
Fuck,
that?
What even coming of age?
Yeah, why is he writing a coming of age story?
I
Like
don't
imagine it's a
know.
book. Just imagine that it's
Yeah.
instead of a comic book, you wrote a book about a little black girl gaining magical powers. Do you see how fucked it is if it's just a
Right,
book?
if it's a regular book. I mean, if I did that, all my friends would go, well, he's definitely a pedophile.
All right, what is it now?
'Cause
I'm
there's
not
no
saying
other
Assassination.
he's right to it. It's just weird weird that he's
I am.
doing it.
Yeah.
It's like
It's weird that it's not a black woman doing it.
If I
AFK,
said
you're
Rams
AFK?
comments about a little black girl on adventure, you go, we're ending the podcast. I can't. This show is off the rails. I can't associate with you any longer.
It's like sometimes like you go to lunch and you're like, I don't want to go to lunch there. Like I only have one lunch today. I'm not gonna waste it on that place. That place sucks.
Okay,
Imagine like a comic book that you dedicate.
we need an
8
actual
months of your life
gun
to.
in
Like, I
case
gotta
of
write
emergency.
This story about this little black girl. Like that's what you wanted to donate, or that's what you wanted to dedicate your life to.
Yeah,
What the fuck?
it seems to be that it's just guys going, I want to give my favorite YouTuber money and make them feel like they did something, but that book looks bad. I actually want to read it, but I was like shocked at how bad it looks.
Yeah.
Sometimes there's too many guns
This
to
has been a
choose
great
from.
month for CG, all the while being a terrible month for Ripitards. I couldn't be any happier. Us either. Cameron, I have to hear Vito tell me what era we're in.
No, that's not
I have
enough.
to hear Vito tell me what era we're living in one more time. I'm gonna.
Well, we're living in the era of stupid YouTube comments.
Should
So
bring
go, jump off a fucking
sniper.
bridge.
Bring
asshole.
sniper.
I'm gonna be happy. He said.
Whatever. Just because I
we're
have.
living in the wet air mattress era.
We're
That's
living in the
era
era
we're in right
of
now.
how can you make a Superman movie when there's drone strikes? Okay.
So
What kind of era is that?
What do you mean?
Me and Tony have.
Yeah, he did that a while back. It's like, how can anyone be excited for a Superman movie when there's
That's
war
not what
going
I
on?
said.
It's like
That's not what I
it's like
said.
There's
oh,
always been war going.
it was like the Nazis were in power when Superman first
Ah,
came
well,
around.
I mean.
So what's the difference?
Oh, well, the difference was like
Who was really in power? Tony.
who was really in power.
Okay.
It
Fuck.
was-
Indecisiveness.
I want to use that for my home screen so I can pop that up.
There's a little more nuanced of a point than that. It's more that like you can't take superheroes
Grab somebody
like
with a lot
as
more
deadly serious as some people are doing. But I think James Gunn, you're right,
junk
is
in the
gonna
trunk.
be appropriately goofy with it.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
The
Alex,
fact that he's got the dog in there, I'm like, okay, it is
There
gonna
we
be
go.
like cartoony and fun.
Alex Miller says, I recently did an eye test here in Australia. No big deal. They take pictures of the back of your retina, too. And if you lost a lot of weight, you probably wouldn't have beady eyes, he says. Enormous King Crab. Yeah, figure skaters don't have promising lives, but guys collecting plastic toys and 8 of the same video game console, very promising.
I never said if I died on a plane that a lot of people would lose the. I
I
don't
don't
think.
say who that was about.
I don't think you're gonna get a news story about tragically cut short. Fat anime nerd retard
By
Vito
the way,
Gesualdi.
There is a box that says miscellaneous in his office, and it's all the mother's
Miscellaneous?
milks. It's all the mother's
I have the
milks in
mother
there.
milks ready to.
Well, what does it say on the box?
Just miscellaneous.
Miscellaneous box.
Yeah. And then he's got a box in his bathroom that says first aid, and it's Trojan condoms. I'm like, why is that in the first aid? That's an emergency.
I haven't sorted the condoms into a proper receptacle right now. They're in the first aid.
Throw them in the trash.
So I'm
You
not
gotta
gonna,
hide the condoms so then you
You
can
have to get
say,
you gotta get
I don't
box-
have any condoms, and try to talk her into raw
I'm not
dogging.
doing that.
Well, you gotta try.
I do not want to get a random lady pregnant. It's not exciting to me.
So where's it gonna happen?
I'll use.
I need
Yeah.
a way to get energy. I should bring.
The
Nerf Fang was the worst day of my life. I missed the live sliver banter. Yeah.
You told me the sliver deck was fun.
I don't know.
It's great. Most fun I've ever had in my life.
Probably.
Eldrazi.
I mean, I would, but
Eldrazi versus slivers is a fun. Would be a fun matchup.
Okay, only if they're stickers. Hey, no name, Dick. Are you gonna get the audio recording of Eric crying to the cops? Please say yes. Yes, absolutely.
Zenuric. Focus
You're
tree.
gonna get that-
There we
you're
go.
gonna get those recordings?
They came to me. I knew it would.
FOIA. Have you put in a request?
Because I am whiffing these
Put in
jumps.
an FOITN. Freedom of Information.
That'll get responded to quick. That's good.
I made my own corn on Canva.
Go on like the rest of the show, which is important.
It was great.
Oh, come on. I'm in a little.
Indeed, womp womp.
Be sure to Dark Scepter
Bonk.
says, be sure to ask Tony if he's gained weight on the show. And then when he says he lost weight, ask him if there are people in his Discord. that
Ow.
lose even more weight.
Oh, fuck, yeah. There's
Have
a,
you lost weight? I was supposed to read that to myself. Sorry.
Yes, since you called it out. Yes, I have. Yeah, on my Discord, you pay $5 for Discord on Patreon. There's
Okay.
a fat shame tournament. It's actually what helped me get my champions here.
sorry, what?
I got into shit.
So they don't want credit yet, do they?
The holidays got to me a little bit, but no. One of your guys in your Discord was calling me fat. I was like, hey, you're only allowed to call me
man.
fat
You gotta pay for
if
it.
you sign up. And the motherfucker signed up. And
He signed
paid
up,
for
so
my
yeah,
Patreon.
yeah.
And I'm like, oh, son of a bitch.
That's how we make all the money.
That's really. Tab is in there, and he's constantly showing his gains, and he rips me apart every day.
He looks amazing.
He looks great.
He's a glass blower now.
He's living the life.
Yeah, Tab's awesome. I like Tab Burt.
Yeah,
No.
and making fun. He literally signed up for a gym to make fun of my gym selfies, and then he got like jacked. I'm like, motherfucker.
You got to get like Royce jacked. you
Royce
know?
is
I
looking
know.
insane, man.
Royce
It's
looks
crazy.
amazing.
Yeah, Royce is
Yeah.
crazy.
You could do that.
That dude looks like he lives at the gym at this point. Every day he's been
It's
posting.
too much.
It's
I
a
was-
lot of gym
I
posting.
was
much
going.
gym stuff.
I was
It's a
going
lot of gym
5 days.
posting.
I went down to 3 days. So.
Now, whenever if I saw him not in a flex pose at the gym, I would think it's weird.
Yeah.
That's how I know it's too much. You know?
Where he's
I
going,
love
oh,
Jack
look at these
Royce.
guns. Look at these
Happened?
guns. Like,
Oh yeah,
It
these
is-
things,
it is
right?
worth it when people.
Like if you see a teacher at like a restaurant, you know, it's weird. If I saw Royce not flexing,
Not flexing.
that's weird.
It is funny though when he gets into Twitter fights because his
Where'd he
avatar
go?
is like a cartoon.
Where'd he go?
And like you faceless moron.
70
he just
meters
posts a
this way?
picture of him flexing, and they're like not expecting it. I'm like,
And then down.
Okay. Do you have a
assist,
do you have
killing
it voted
it.
up?
I have a voted up segment.
Sweet.
Pull it up. Reckon sent in.
Oh, okay. Because I keep, yeah, you reckon what? I keep getting messages. Be like, you didn't play my. I'm like, well, complain to this guy. I'm not gonna
Well, you know. Don't get blinded. You ever thought about that?
Talk to me softly, Dick. Something in your eyes. Though I myself
Ouch.
please don't.
Took some real damage there.
I know it's not enough for a college fund. Don't worry, it'll be fine.
Ow, need some energy for Defy.
Matter is money
Going
with
to
a
AI school.
Ponzi scheme.
Come on, give me Defy energy.
So vote it out
Thank you.
tonight. Be some way back to me. Vote it out
Boring.
it's boring. Yeah, it's boring. It's boring, guys. The patch notes boring.
Ouch. I think they actually killed me there. Can't tell.
Wow.
It's a boring song. Is what it is.
Oh, GNR.
Wow, these murmur enemies are crazy strong. I like it.
Killing it with the
It actually provides like a challenge.
Vote it up. Before we look at past bronze and put 'em in a new light. From episode
Good thing Wukong is
39,
crazy
The
good.
Problem, and we shared one of these today. Overpriced breakfasts.
Oh.
Constantly raising prices of breakfast. It should just be eggs, right? Eggs can't cost too much. Well,
they cost
shocker.
so much.
Egg prices across the U.S. are
Okay.
surging
Now
due
go.
to a combination of supply chain disruptions, an ongoing bird flu outbreak, and new regulatory changes. Customers
Birds aren't even
cost
real.
pay $2 for
They're all
a dozen
drones
eggs,
from the
price more than
government.
Double in recent months. The average cost of a dozen large grade A eggs hit $4.15 in December, up 14%. The U.S. Department of Agriculture predicts egg prices will rise another 20% in 2025. So, eggs are coming in. Do you know what's at the heart of the crisis, Dick? Have you kept up on this?
4 years of inflation and fucked agricultural policy.
That you voted for?
Yeah,
Well,
what is at the heart of the problem?
I didn't vote for this in particularly. A highly pathogenic strain of avian influenza, H5N1, which has led to the culling of 13.2
Oh,
million
yeah.
hens.
They just killed them.
Just go in.
Factory farms.
13 million
one sick, they
hens.
kill 'em.
That's it.
Sometimes you gotta kill them.
Wow.
Well, you know what they're saying? The workaround to save money. A lot of people are picking up chickens.
Shit. Oh, make chickens in your own house?
Yeah.
I hate that.
You mean Mexicans?
There's some hipsters.
There's
Well,
some
I don't
hipsters.
Hate, I don't hate Mexicans do it because they don't live near me.
Yeah. Out here a lot. If
Right.
out here you hear a chicken, it's usually a Mexican guy who's got a little chicken coop.
I don't want to.
Oh, there's my twin. I was wondering what happened.
I want to go to the store and. Like,
Did he die? He must
They're
have.
always goofy. The eggs are like tiny. They're not like steroid fried eggs. You know?
Steroided eggs.
You want the big ones. You know, it's interesting though. There's been no impact on chicken wing production. So for the
'cause they're
Super
all getting
Bowl.
killed?
No, because the chickens that you eat are different from the chickens that lay the eggs. For some reason, the flu is mostly affecting the egg-laying chickens.
No,
So
not
you
the
have
breeding
chicken
chickens.
wings for your big Super Bowl party. Well, the big game's coming up, Dick, and that brings me to my other loaded up problem. This is from bonus episode 8. Bonus episode 8. This was the problem of the
Patreon.com/biggestproblem.
Indeed. This was the problem of the national anthem, which we all know is who cares? Could be a better song. And they tried to come up with a better song, and I'm going to say it's worse.
Yeah, I really like this.
fans are upset to
I like
learn
both this
that
game mode and this
at the
mission
big
because it's
game
really
in
pushing
New
my
Orleans, they will be playing Black National
ability to
Anthem.
handle,
I love the black.
We thought maybe,
which
you
is
know,
good
Trump's
because
in
Wukong
there,
is able to
you
handle
know,
it pretty
get rid of
decently,
it.
but it's like a matter of skill.
Does it still say end racism in the end zone, or did they get rid of that?
I think I saw the red
They got rid of the end racism. All right.
We ended it.
So we are taking
We're on to Indians
steps.
now.
We are taking steps. However, the league has confirmed
Ouch.
that Grammy Award-winning singer Ledisi, do we know who this is? Will be
Ledisi?
Yeah, L-E-D-I-S-I. I assume it's a black woman.
Oh.
Will perform the song
It probably
in
is.
front of President Donald Trump. Do you think Trump's going to be there in time for the Black National Anthem? I feel like he'll show up a little
All right,
late.
where am I going?
I think he'll
I
be
need to
like,
get out of
you
here.
know, or he'll be like, oh, I was getting nachos.
What if he just comes out in blackface? That'd be great. I just want a camera on JD Vance's face during the Black National.
Yeah, of course, the Black National Anthem is the
He's
song.
always making that.
Lift.
Like when that lesbian preacher was scolding Trump for like not protecting
Okay.
trans kids.
Right.
They had a shot of Trump and his wife, and of course Trump's just like staring at her,
Trump's
and
like,
Melania's like, "You fucking bitch." And Trump gave the tiniest little look towards Vance, and Vance was like, "Yeah, yeah, 100%. Yes, I agree."
Vance is there for his boy. The song "Lift Every
What are you
Voice and
gonna do?
Sing"
You want to take this bitch out?
will be sold. Again, it became a tradition starting in 2020
Okay.
amid the protests against the
And then he can
police
shoot
killing
them with
of
that.
George Floyd.
I think
Yes.
it's a missed opportunity with Black National.
They could have done rap or something. That would
It should have had every type of black music in it.
Yeah.
Like, starting with like drums. And
Can you kill
arrange
this asshole?
Didgeridoo, and then having like jazz.
Well, here's what I'm gonna
and then
say.
having, like rap.
How many
Yeah.
of them are using didgeridoos outside of Australia?
Aboriginals are black, I guess.
What is this
Yeah,
enemy?
but
If I was
It's
the
annoying
black
is what it
community,
is.
I would go. And here's the interesting thing about the Black National Anthem is it can't be sung by less than 100 people.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you got to pay every one of us to show up. I'm
And
sorry.
the lyrics are all.
And it's racist. Yeah. And it goes on for 15 minutes. So you have to pay us basically the length of a full,
Oh wow! What just instant killed me?
It should have been. They should pause the white national anthem.
We have the Italian national anthem.
What happened?
Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. It's a time for pizza pie.
That's it.
yeah, that's it.
I don't want to do all the lyrics. Pepperoni, hey, it's Tony. Let's have fun. We're some fun guys.
Tony's in the national anthem.
There's a lot of Tonys. If you say Tony in an Italian song, you're covering about 50% of the Italian population.
Yeah. All right.
Black National Anthem will be performed.
Are they gonna be playing that forever? I guess so.
Well, there will be a halftime performance for Kendrick Lamar and
Ow.
Trombone Shorty singing "America the Beautiful."
Does he play a trombone? Is it a
I have no idea who
trombone? 'Cause then I'm
Trombone
in.
Shorty is.
It's just a
Trombone
jackass.
Shorty, you know.
Sometimes
You know, he's like Timmy Trumpet's dad.
It's pretty
Or something. I don't know.
I mean,
They're
you
not
could
gonna add
like.
anymore, even though I joke they should. They're definitely not gonna add anymore.
I think they're gonna like do it like.
Hey, can we like
I don't think they're gonna do like.
chillax with some of this?
Are you serious?
Because there is way too much everything going on.
I know the commissioner of the NFL came out and said like we're doing DEI, we're still doing it, even though everyone hates it now, and it's dumb.
Look, something is definitely wrong,
Black people, NFL.
and it's the fact that you're all still alive.
Change every year.
Yeah.
There should be more rap like that. There should be basketball.
Y'all keep
guys
killing my
with
twin, and it's not
dunks.
funny.
Yeah, do all the.
We're gonna have to
Just
kick your ass,
every
man.
year.
20 Michael Jordan. It should be spinning like ice capades with basketball.
And now, before the Super Bowl, a celebration of Black America, and like 20 rappers are all rapping on top of each other. Got Duncan, yeah, the Harlem Globetrotter.
All right, grab that one.
Globetrotters.
Beat that one.
And Steve Harvey's here, everybody. It's like
Everyone loves it.
Man, we would be good black people, don't you
we
think?
would be so much better at
They're
this.
wasting it.
Yeah, you can bring all these guys
What the
out,
fuck?
You know, good time. Fuck it. Wanda Sykes is here. Fuck it. Every black person's here. Fuck it.
Who's funnier than Norm
JB
Macdonald,
Smooth.
apparently.
just happened?
That's what we were talking about earlier. Somebody
Yeah, Carl Michelle mentioned it.
Why did those murmurs disappear?
top comedians.
I needed
Wanda
those.
Sykes-
Yeah.
Wanda Sykes was 50.
And then
Norm
that black
Macdonald-
lady from SNL or something. Who else?
Just trying to remember famous black married Americans other than Steve Harvey.
Oprah.
The Vitrium Seeks.
You know, you got Neil deGrasse. Neil deGrasse Tyson's gonna
Yeah.
set off a volcano and he poured some fucking baking soda. You know,
Is that?
that's voted up.
All
yeah,
right.
That's good. There you go.
Talk to me softly, thick. There's something in your eyes. Find yourself over hope. Please don't cry. I know it's not enough for a comment.
They should read.
That's something in my
Whitey on
eye.
the
It's
Moon.
driving me nuts.
Part of the Black National Anthem. Oh, you don't know Whitey on the Moon?
It's money with an ounce's
Go to YouTube real quick.
No.
It's like a minute long.
Just tell. I want 4 words.
A rat just bit my sister Nell, and Whitey's on the moon. 10 years later, I'll be paying still, and Whitey's on the moon.
Like a spoken word.
I can't pay my doctor bills, and Whitey's on the moon. It's the greatest spoken word poetry.
Why do you know that, Vito?
I don't remember the rest of it.
This shit is
10 years later, I'll be paying still, and Whitey's on the moon. I can't believe you don't know Whitey on the Moon, one of the greatest spoken word poems of a generation.
Nah, I try to limit my races.
It's even got the drums in the background. It's like, and Whitey's on the moon.
I'm not racist at all.
A rat just bit my sister Nell, and Whitey's on the moon. All right, you are
Wesley
the winner.
Willis. That's like my.
Wesley Willis.
I stop it.
I kick Batman's ass.
Can we send Vito to the moon? Yeah, that okay. I mean, he could just become the new moon. He'll never stop eating.
Slush fund.
They're not doing things that help.
Turns out they are, and that's I guess that's the funny part with it, because I can imagine being liberal and like getting paid to say all this stupid shit every day. And then I gotta like, what about the liberals that?
So Wukong was the right choice for this mission.
I didn't get any money.
He is absolutely kicking the shit out of this mission.
I didn't even know you could get money for saying shit. I would have
I
volunteered.
guess you can apparently. You just get unlimited money, unlimited of your.
We're gonna see once the boss comes out. I'll show him.
Nothing at all.
Nothing
Isn't
at
that
all.
crazy?
Well,
How
I
do you feel
mean,
about USAID? I thought there's no way anybody could be supporting the government just spending my money.
Hold on one
I
second.
saw the
You pull out that, I pull out this. No, shoot him all.
see, I was gonna say the Iraqi Sesame
Street.
Street. I was like, I'm on board for that.
You're on board for that.
Yeah,
Why?
because I assume there'll be a part where Elmo goes.
Snipe that
"And
guy."
White people are our friends too. You know.
It's just Elmo getting tossed off the roof.
Yeah.
Like that Kermit getting
I don't
tossed
care
off
about
the
that
roof.
part. Yeah,
That's
they
from
tossed the gay
Iraqi
Muppet off the roof. I
Sesame
saw
Street.
that. The Muppet who has AIDS, famously.
Are you
he
saying
comes
that
out.
doesn't help us?
You're not. I don't. Well, not us. If I was making
Okay.
gay Muppets, then it would be great.
I'm okay with going to predominantly Muslim countries and trying to trick them into liking us. I think that's kind of
When you say you're
America's
okay,
whole thing.
you mean you're okay with spending me and Tony's money
Yeah.
on doing that, or
I don't
what?
think we're good
Well,
at
but
going
like,
into the Middle
if
East.
It's not okay with. It's just taking our money and doing it.
Yeah.
Right, but if you convince one Iraqi kid not to get in a fucking plane and drive into the ground, then you save the 20 million later.
Again, me and Tony's
Yeah.
money. You're okay with me and Tony's money getting taken and spent on this retarded.
You gotta
idea
gotta
have.
extrapolate it out. How much
To
money?
me?
How much money did 9/11 cost us?
A lot?
Me,
Right,
because
so if
of
you
the
could s-
military.
if you
It
sold-
didn't cost me.
All
anything.
right,
The only
everyone.
thing I got
Time
money
for death.
Yeah, but they gotta clean it up.
I didn't
you
have to
know.
pay for that at all. Lucky Larry
Yeah.
Silverstein had to pay for that.
I think the U.S. government helped in with the 9/11. I think
Okay,
it
so
came out
you're
of our
pro
tax dollars.
the taking money and doing
I'm
gay Muppets.
pro-forming foreign propaganda. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. I'm a fan of that.
Isn't it unreal? And you guys lost an election. I
Wouldn't
can't
it be
believe
cooler
that.
to just have the money?
The money,
Like,
yeah. You can do your own show.
I really like
People
Wukong's
just
big
actually
stick.
use Your money.
You can make a YouTube channel with puppets and just air it for free.
I don't know. I like the idea of us fucking around.
Who's
Kinda
us?
fun.
No,
You're not doing anything. It's
America's fucking around.
Power
it's
slam.
It's liberals. We're not you. Taking a bunch of money and then pretending to do like a transgender comic in Nairobi. But they're just
No,
keeping
no.
the money. You're not
I like his big monkey stick.
Oh, did none of it get made?
Have you seen?
I like how
have
long
you
it
seen
is.
Iraqi Sesame Street? Did it need to
And I like
cost
when he swings it
$30
around.
million?
I haven't seen it. I didn't know if it even actually got made. I thought they were working really hard on it.
You want some examples?
I would love some examples. I actually didn't look too far.
If you kill my twin again, I'm gonna be pissed at you, I promise.
Space diversity.
We're not gonna be friends anymore if you kill my twin.
Send, gender signals into space.
Shoot him.
Send gender-friendly signals into space. Non-binary signals into space.
So we sent the little dish with the final. What is it, the Voyager?
$2 million to develop black enhanced air for regions that are prone to bad.
Okay, so that weapon is very weak. What about this?
Wait. Black enhanced?
Black
air?
enhanced air.
Ouch.
How is it black? Like,
Can we just
more black
enhance the
people?
air?
$5 million to study if chickens have dreams and what those dreams might mean for Mexicans.
Stop hitting my Wukong.
These are real things.
No.
God, I just died again.
$8 to fund a time travel study to figure out a way to undo slavery but still bring black people over
All right.
from Africa.
Well, time to bolt this. Bring out the stick and beat your ass.
This is all real from that website.
Okay.
$50 million to see if plants are lesbians.
No. Now
Can
you're
you believe
fucking
that?
around.
Actually, you know what? I'm fine with
$2 million to
You're an
train
idiot.
squirrels in urban areas to steal stolen bikes.
Well, that's helpful.
This guy can actually stagger me in Defy? That is, this guy is, okay, this guy is going to kill me.
Well, yeah, I do see how that
Apparently I don't know how to fight this guy.
$1.2 million to study if clouds are racist.
Are they? Did we figure it out?
Okay, what do I
$4 million
do?
to fund a ghost employment program for black people. And when you're dead,
So
you
there's a
still
black.
don't have a
Oh,
job.
okay, hiring black ghosts. I didn't know if that was black people
That's
hiring
crazy.
the ghosts
It's
or us
crazy that they
hiring
did that.
black ghosts.
These are all real. $650,000 to develop a line of scented candles.
His melee attack can like one-shot me, which is crazy.
Awareness.
Awareness.
I would
It
hope.
doesn't say awareness.
Promote
Policy.
Promoting it.
I smell this, and for some reason, I just want to start building some
$1
fucking
million
oven.
for underwater.
Keep it up, Mini Kong.
$20 million for violence
fish.
against men.
It's a fun little fire.
You're okay with that?
Somebody's got to play it.
$5 million for a contest where participants rename the phases of the moon after trans women's menstrual cycle.
Home, 362,000 damage I absorbed with that. That's how much damage that swing does. No wonder he can one-shot me.
You tell me.
That's the thing.
Bloody
They need
Monday,
the 5 billion to name
Grippy
that.
Tuesday.
$120 million for fat women awareness. Well, that
I
was a
don't think-
grant.
I don't
That
think-
was a grant
That one,
from
yeah.
USAID.
I don't think we're aware of that enough. Dick. I don't think I've seen enough.
They're hard to see. They're hard to know.
32 grand for
The
a
more I-
transgender comic.
The more I hear about this, the more I don't like. I did see the transgender comic, yeah.
Did it come out before she...
I don't approve of any of this happening.
Because of the USAID.
Maybe you can hire that guy.
$47,000 for a transgender.
Fuck.
Maybe.
Yeah,
Wait, why are we sending
These are real ones.
Ireland?
Oh,
Condoms
okay.
for Gaza. Condoms for Africa. Why the fuck?
What's that?
That really...
And that is the probably what I
They
assume.
say it's to stop the spread of disease, but I'm like, I don't know. It feels a little
Stop the
problematic.
spread of Africa.
Yeah, that's really what it seems
I
like.
think they're like, we got a lot of Africans. What's that?
Is that enough
It's
condoms?
AIDS, right? There's a lot of AIDS stuff. They're saying, did you see that thing where they said, well, the problem with AIDS in Africa
All right.
is that they really like.
We need to hit a
dry
defy.
Yeah, they love it.
That
They
they'll like
sand in
put
it.
sand down there to dry everything out, and
Yeah.
which creates fissures. And you're like, they're like, so it's not like they're more prevalent to having AIDS than anyone else. It's they don't use any lubrication, so they cut themselves
Okay,
up.
real quick. Is this like a real thing, or is this something?
Nice.
This sounds like something.
No, that's a real thing.
It is?
Yeah.
Okay, that sounded
They
like
like to
something
put
like.
dirt all over the vagina.
We've all had that one racist friend who's always coming up with crazy facts. That sounded like, yeah, that sounded like that.
Oh.
I'm like, I don't think that's true, buddy.
It's something. You know what? I didn't bear.
This boss is nuts.
Well, we should be sending lubrication to Africa, not condoms.
Yeah, and like it's
Yeah, we got to be like astroglide yourself up.
There are some Warframes I would be assuming that could literally just not do this fight.
pottery class to teach pottery.
Not every frame is built for every task, though, so.
Or in, what percentage of these are you okay with?
Well, you're asking me for a specific
What
percentage.
do you think it is? What do you, I mean, I can give you a
What
number that I
percent
think.
of them am I okay
Are you
with?
okay with? What percentage of the USA should you?
Well, there's like it's bearing on the overall health of America. Like, does it help us?
Who's that?
America.
But which one's why and how big many?
Yeah, I don't know how the Moroccan pottery is going to work.
Well, the more pots they make, the less bombs. We just gotta keep.
I'm sorry, is Morocco? What the fuck?
Yeah, why Morocco?
Yeah, like
Aren't
Morocco.
arms going through there? Probably. There's arms going around everywhere.
Yeah, and making pottery is going to stop.
Look, we gotta keep these little brown hands.
500 and 600,000
You
damage.
would think, but
It's a lot of absorbed damage, I'm gonna tell you.
By the way, none of these seem like worthwhile at all. It's not like, hey, we're trying to stop like the spread of disease. I know that's what they say before, but like,
You don't need 50 million.
yeah. Why do you need $27 million to teach pottery?
the shrimp treadmill I'm behind.
Do they not have?
Why is that?
Everybody was like saying they're one of the ones they were complaining about was money for a shrimp treadmill.
Yeah, get rid of it.
Okay.
Well, what do you mean?
Wait,
what's
what's
your?
a shrimp treadmill?
They were like checking a shrimp. What you tell me?
Well, there was a bacterial infection in the shrimp supply, and they're trying to see if he was making shrimp less energetic, you know, affecting the food supply. But
How much money were they sending?
They
for
did.
that?
They're trying to say that
Ouch.
they're trying to say that $3 million were spent on a shrimp treadmill, when in reality it was a complete study of the shrimp, and that was like one small.
Okay.
That cost a guy like $1,000 to put together. And it was a valuable study. We found out whether or not bacteria was affecting major food supply, which makes billions of dollars for Americans.
All right, there's one. You got one. You
No,
got
you
one.
don't have one.
I like the shrimp
people
one.
making $1 billion in the shrimp would buy that stuff. Pay for it.
Well,
Just make them do it.
but our
Pay for the government to do it.
Yeah, wait, why are the shrimp
What, we
people
should
not
be
just
paying for
doing their own
anything.
study?
well,
I don't want this anymore.
Because the shrimp industry makes a lot of money, and that money in taxes goes back into the government. So the government has a vested interest in making sure its major industries, such as seafood, are firing on all cylinders. And, you know, there's not a diminished
So they're
quality.
like kind of owning the company.
Yes, it's kind of a
So
communistic thing, if you think about
Give me a second.
And you're supporting it.
Well, that's been the way. I mean, every farming fucking subsidy is that way.
Okay, watch this.
The Republicans
this
are not going to get rid of that stuff.
This is totally insane, and all of it should
Oh,
be
it's a little bit
canceled.
loud.
All of it, none of it's good. It's
Yeah.
all horrible. And
So is
everyone
Trump
should be
going to take
hanged.
all the subsidies away from all these farmers and all these, you know, paying them not to grow corn or whatever else?
Probably not, but that would be great.
But he's not gonna. Again, like it's like pick
We're
and
taking away your
choose.
guys' stuff, though.
Right.
Now.
Yeah, you're taking away
And then
our
you
stuff.
should have somebody that takes away our stuff.
No, well, yeah.
But you won't, will
We
you?
can't because the Democrats can't take anything away from anybody. If anything, they just have to keep giving shit away.
Now,
I know.
You were all about it, though.
Biden said we just got to give these trans people more stuff, and then Trump gets in and immediately signs a big bill with all these smiling white girls
isn't
behind
that
him.
amazing?
Oh my God, what a photo opportunity that was!
I mean, that was just.
I was like, Trump's just winning all day long. Trump said, "Oh, you're taking rights away from little girls, so now I can get all these little girls to stand behind me." And
You know what's great is all the liberals who react like, it was only like 40 trans people in sports. Like, okay.
yeah,
You should, but then I remember when Biden was in, you had like a trans lady taking her top off at the White House. Remember that?
no, what was that?
Remember that
funny,
gay
yeah.
day at the White House? This trans bitch was showing her tits.
Here's the thing.
Oh,
Now that this is
that was
happening,
close.
Can we just stop hearing about women's sports?
No.
Are we good?
Well, maybe.
We're good, right?
Yeah,
I'm not really a sports guy, and I really
Ow.
don't care about women's sports, and I've heard way too much about women's sports.
Well, here's the thing. He
last
got
4 years.
this is only in America. He's trying to get it out of the Olympics as well. So
Oh wow.
he's got to fight the Olympics guys.
I feel like people have just been waiting for Trump to do this because they want to do it.
Which part?
Like, what was it? Didn't some organization say like,
This guy.
biological men couldn't compete after he did this? I feel like they want him to
Oh,
be the
yeah.
bad guy first.
Yeah.
And they're like,
Yes.
oh, we're just doing it because he's big. It's like,
Oh yeah, no, like I think at the end was the NCAA or something. He was
Yeah.
like, well, we have to comply.
Yeah,
You know,
that's
there's
what I'm
nothing
saying.
we can do.
I feel like all these governors
We
are
love
like,
our trans brothers and sisters, but yeah.
they're waiting for him to do it because no one wanted to be the first.
Fuck, that almost killed
Yeah,
me.
'cause they'd go to jail.
Yeah, exactly.
And they'd go to female jail, but they can't do that anymore.
Are those
Got
guys
my
called
health
welcome
back.
ships?
All right.
Correct
That's
jail?
what they're saying.
You gotta change your
that's a
license,
bad-
buddy.
That's
I
a
meed that
bad
is,
day.
if
Do
you're really
what?
committed to the being a lady in prison thing, you might have a bad time. You might
Great time.
It depends on what. Yeah, depends.
You know, your fucking guards.
I always said, you know, there's probably like there's got to be some trans people who are like, I want to go to that guy prison. Come on, it's a sex buffet. Tyrone,
I don't know if a lot of it
Tyrese.
is sex, but
What do you mean?
It's a rape
Drop
buffet.
down so I can kill you.
I didn't want to say it, but yeah.
Can't read this guy.
Yeah, you can't rape a guy.
This isn't like a woke show.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Ouch. Again, that was so close.
That part in Shawshank Redemption, they cut out the part where he's going, yeah.
Oh, there, he fucking finally got me.
Yeah.
Tim Robbins was having a great time, and he's like, all right, I do have to get out of prison, though. You know? This
Fuck.
part is fun. The rest of it, I'm out.
Good
Oh,
fight.
maybe COVID. That was one of the things.
Yeah, hold on.
I'm saying it
I
was
shared this
great.
episode with my fans. Let me go and delete it.
Yeah, that's,
I'm saying it was great that they made COVID.
don't worry, it's just my alt-right co-host. It's fine.
I'm saying it was cool. I like
cool.
that
Yeah, we
USA
liked it.
made COVID.
Real quick, from Carl. Thanks for the shout out. Say hi to Dick, but not Vito.
All right.
Thanks.
Carl says
That's
hi.
Carl, WATP Carl.
Yeah.
You'll be able to see Carl at Hackamania in
Hackamania, promo code
May.
biggest.
May.
Yeah, use our promo
Use
code.
promo code biggest.
Biggest. Carl's beating us right now.
Yeah.
Um,
Tony will not be there, sadly.
Fuck
Might
you,
be able to
Tony.
come.
$50 million
I'll
to
debate it.
help disconnected Tunisian youth. How much of that money is going to help the youth?
Well, where are they disconnected?
Your money.
Right.
It's just like a bunch of liberals that got paid to do nothing, right?
I'm sure it's not just liberals.
Didn't they
I'm
film
sure
Star Wars in
conservatives were
Tunisia?
getting free money as well.
I don't think so.
All that.
Yeah, of course.
And I
It's
didn't
just
get
like, hey,
what I
you set
wanted.
up a fake charity and you get the money.
That's all liberals doing that.
No,
Yeah, but like-
conservatives do that shit too.
Like church.
Sure.
Okay, the church was getting free money to
I'm
Are
gonna
there
try
more
to
churches getting USA?
exterminate.
To bring
There's
immigrants
probably a lot of
in.
churches running like charities on there.
To bring immigrants in.
Mm-hmm.
All of them.
Okay.
Well, get rid of it.
Which
Yeah,
I
right
love.
on.
My father's an immigrant. We love him.
Get rid of them. Throw them in a barrel. Get rid of them. All right, that's my problem.
USA.
It's an exterminate mission.
Tony, do you have a
It's got a
problem?
cool name though.
I don't know why they keep spelling it out. USAID.
Yeah.
Yay. It's.
Did they name it before AIDS was a thing?
I think JFK. I wrote it down.
US AIDS.
JFK made it through an executive order in 1961 to
Is that why the mob
steal
had
a
to
bunch
kill
of
him?
money
Yeah.
and give it to other liberals. Huh.
We're stealing some money.
Part of a broader initiative to steal money.
And to drown women.
Okay, we need an actual fucking
Yeah,
melee
legislation
weapon. We're bringing the
provide a
stroke.
legislative framework aiming to reduce poverty, strengthen democratic governance, and steal money. There you go.
Oh, it's all
And
down
I
now.
said I want Xeneric, so I'm running Xeneric now.
I mean, the one part that's a little fucked up is that there was like medical trials going on.
Ooh, kill him.
Well, yeah, because you're like
Yeah.
giving people like a drug, and then the next day you go,
Yeah.
"Oh, we don't have any more money," and they're like, "Well, what about that drug I'm on?" It's like,
illegal.
Sorry.
Yeah. Go fuck
They're like,
yourself.
well, what happens if I stop taking it? They're like, I guess
Die.
that would be fun to study, but we're
We'll
not allowed to
find out.
study it anymore. So.
Call us and let us know
Yeah.
what happened.
No,
Call my
there's no one to
personal
call.
number
You
'cause
can't.
yeah.
There's no one left. It's like, just bye. Sorry. I mean, so what do I
Yeah.
do if this thing kills me? What do you
Yeah,
do?
it's done.
I got a problem.
And they're like,
I mean, I think if I was taking drugs as far, I think I would be pretty upset about that.
Okay, what's your problem?
Tony's got a problem.
My problem is your friend's making you look bad.
Oh.
Both these sons of
You.
bitches.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You starting this big actual eye war.
Yeah,
Why?
well, you
Oh,
did.
I
You,
didn't think
you,
this was gonna backfire this
You
quick.
fucked us. Let's be clear.
I have a friend. Let's not name him. His name is Vito. He
Aw,
asked me
Vito.
for YouTube help, even though he has a bigger channel than me and brags about it.
Wait, why did I ask you for YouTube?
Yeah, he asked me
help?
about monetization, right? And I told him, like, yeah, I auto-place ads in my videos. And I
Right.
showed him a video that did really well. And I said to him a year ago,
Yeah.
I said to him, as soon as I sent him the graph, they don't play every single ad break. It's just a placement where an ad might play.
Right.
And on 3 separate fucking occasions on the show, he goes, Tony from Hack the Movies puts in a million
I should've
ads
brought the
in his
dread.
videos. There's an ad every minute. And I'm like, this son of a
Yeah, I
bitch.
said that.
Fuck it.
I'm like,
We're
I
dystrophying through the mission
verified
then.
it the very first message. I'm like, it doesn't play every ad. Tony, in 3 separate times. And you have to go to do it after you up your Patreon number, trying to make me look like a money
Okay.
laundry. I'm like, you fucker.
I mean, that was me saying that you did the right thing by doing that. I'm promoting, you know, the fact that you've successfully
you misrepresented
monetized
it.
your videos.
That I'm putting a million.
I thought you put a million ads in because I've heard him say that like 3 or 4
I
times.
put a million ad placements, but if it
And
was
they don't play there every time.
once in a while,
No,
there is.
because-
Once in a while, there's one poor son of a bitch that does get all
Yeah,
of
you
them.
sit through all of them.
But if it happened all the time, I would get way more comments, and I don't. So I just auto.
He uses the automatic placement. I think that's fair. If he keeps placing it automatically, it doesn't count.
But this guy, he's just like, yeah, he puts a million in there. That's.
Oh,
And I'm like, I'm glad
Huh.
I gave you YouTube advice.
Did you know that you were misrepresenting him like that?
I don't think I have misrepresented him. He does have a bunch of ad breaks in there. I didn't say it plays ads for everybody, but he has the breaks set up.
Huh.
Seriously?
Yeah, so that made me look bad.
You're like an annoying little bitch.
Has anyone commented on that? Oh,
Here's
Vito-
another time. Here's another time.
Okay.
Vito made me look bad. I have this really good friend named Kevin. He does a toy podcast called Peg Warp.
Oh, shut up. Nothing
And,
happened.
Egg warmers, like getting fucked in the ass?
It's a bad name.
It's
Yeah.
it's a toy collecting term for a toy that sits on the peg for too long.
Yeah.
Yeah, peg
Look, I
warmers.
didn't-
Yeah.
The guy who runs a
Point
podcast
is-
has sat on the peg for too long himself.
Point
Now
is-
I am making himself
Point is, he's a
bad.
really good friend.
Right.
And a while back,
You
you
didn't
know,
tell him his podcast name sounds like
I
getting
didn't.
fucked in the ass? By,
Yeah, no, it's
I
a
wasn't
horrible,
around
it's a
for
horrible
the
name.
But
Oh, okay.
he's a really nice friend. He helped me out a lot. He helped me move last time I moved. He gave me all these boxes. He was there for me at a very good
Give
time in my life.
boxes.
Oh, wow,
Box
okay.
guy.
He
Box
really
guy.
helped me with my show, and I
Thanks
helped him
for
with
the
his.
boxes,
So of
bud.
course,
Yeah,
while he's being
okay.
such a great friend, I get a call from Vito going, "Hey, I'm going to review his podcast on WATP."
That
and I'm
has
like,
nothing to do
and I'm
with
like,
you.
"You son of a bitch! Could you like not?" I'm like,
That moment when
"Why?"
Stropa,
Because it's like, oh wow, Tony's friend just ripped me apart.
Why did Carl pick
when you
that
press
show?
middle click and
I
enemy
liked
die,
it
you just go
because
Yes.
middle
it
click.
had nothing to do with Tony. I didn't even know Tony knew
Middle
that
click.
guy.
It was shot. in
Middle
my-
click.
Yeah, it's when I still worked there. You know?
I don't know. No, you weren't working there at the time. Regardless,
I
Why'd you find
was.
that? Why'd you find that show so interesting?
because Carl had done an episode about the Cinemassacre podcast,
Oh.
which was terrible.
Okay.
And then
No
after they
comment.
realized that show was completely unlistenable, they had this really nice set still left.
Okay.
And the Peg Warmers guy went, "Can I just use this set?"
No. He was again misinformation.
Okay, so what? They
He had,
said,
like, 3
did they
shows-
say, "Oh,
No,
Peg
no, no,
Warmers
no,
guy,
no,
you
no.
have to use this
Whoa,
set."
what just hurt me?
Oh my God.
Making me look bad. No, we had 3 shows launch at the same time, and
Okay,
they all
they
used
all
the
used
the
set.
set.
I even occasionally.
That's
use
normal.
What's hurting
so
me?
basically,
Look
Carl.
at this. He makes everyone
Shut the fuck up.
look
Carl
worse.
had done
That's
it.
not like what you said though.
Carl had done an episode about a show that was on that
Is it
set. It was
this?
one of the best episodes. They said, "Hey, do you know they used that set for a different show?
Yeah.
Cover that show as
Peg
well."
Warmers.
Peg
Yeah.
Warmers.
And then I go.
And you listened to the episode. It wasn't even that bad.
And then I go. And then Kevin had a good sense of humor about it. But I go like. But I
We
go.
mostly
like,
ripped on that.
Yeesh.
We mostly ripped on that Kieran guy.
Yikes.
Yeah, so,
who,
so I tell him like, hey, if you're gonna do that show, that ex-co-host we found.
All right, this is what we
Yeah,
want to do. Are you
in
sure?
front of him. He goes, yeah.
All right,
let's
come
do the
on.
one with your former boss.
Come
and
on,
your
come on into my
co-host."
hell
Oh,
portal.
whatever.
Bam.
Did any of them connect this back? It's
Nice
like, Tony,
duel.
That guy made fun of my podcast.
Just stop making me look bad. I mean, you look really good. I said your apartment's
Carl
not
did,
that
the,
bad.
Carl did the Dick Show, and then they became friends. It's,
Did I-
it's an
have I-
honor to
Yeah,
be
that's
WATP.
different.
Have I
That's
ever?
different.
It's
have
an
I,
honor.
Have I
Yeah.
ever made you look bad?
Yeah, you've been tweeting about my
God
apartment
did
for the
that.
past several days.
Good. I'm glad he forgot about the Vito's merch. Anyway, moving on to you,
You did
Dick.
fuck up on that.
I'm glad he forgot about Vito's merch.
Well,
Nothing
recently,
but nothing but nice.
We talked about it recently, but yeah, recently, you know, I worked out all last year. I was feeling pretty
Vito's
good.
merch was a good
Yeah.
I
thing.
looked at a picture of me a year ago, and I'm like, wow. You know, I still have a lot of work to go, but I'm doing really good.
Yeah.
And I fall asleep on YouTube.
That's what
plays.
Sisyphus said.
Yeah.
I still got a lot of work to do. You.
So I fall asleep feeling pretty good, and I wake up. YouTube autoplay's biggest problem. And I wake up to Dick going, Tony from Hack the Movies got fat again. I'm
Activate a
like,
look
"Motherfucker."
surge.
I was
Okay.
like, "You
Yeah,
son
you
of a
did.
bitch."
I thought you were coming over
There's
to
one.
like the good side, but then you backslided. I was
It was
when I
the
saw that
holidays.
picture of you, I saw Daniel Plainview screaming in my head. I backslided! I backslided! Are you backslided?
Excuse me.
Some Fisher fans are having a lot of fun calling me that. I'm like, I'm not that.
Blam.
Well, here's the thing: is having watched a lot of Sopranos in the past couple months, I look at
Yeah.
Tony and I go, "That's the skinniest Italian man I've ever seen in my life." The Sopranos really puts in perspective the Italian weight problem.
But there was another one.
Yeah, what's the deal with that? You guys just like
well, we
eating?
just we like food. It's a big part of the
Like
culture.
food?
Gabagool,
Yeah, and
baby.
older people don't change their ways. So
Is it like a
they'll-
size like you think you're intimidating at a big size?
No. I have the thing the Italians got me ashamed. I'm like, oh, I shouldn't look like this. This is bad. This is like.
I wish I
feel
could
bad
get
about
faster
it.
mercy kills.
Wearing a Rocky jumpsuit, going
Yeah.
around that cause.
Yay, we
Yeah,
did
we
it.
wearing
I
those
love that
tracksuits.
jumpsuit. I love that jumpsuit.
Yeah.
One other one.
Okay.
So I really like the Halloween. I don't even know if you remember you did this. I really love the Halloween movies, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
With Jamie Lee Curtis and everything.
Yeah.
And
Vito
years
is
ago,
what
this big
Italians
thing
would
was
call
like,
fat.
I'm getting a bunch of
Yay,
mega
Corvex
Halloween
Blueprint, we did
fans
it,
to do this
woo!
Video shout out.
All right,
to Jamie
we got
Lee
one of the
Curtis.
pieces.
And she's gonna like react to you guys like congratulating her because it was her final time playing the role. I'm like, yeah, that'll be really
That's
great
awesome.
for me.
I want to be a part
Get
of
me
that.
in that video.
Yeah.
That'll be great. So it's like a week before the new movie.
All right, I
comes
got the
out. This
chassis.
video
Now I
comes
gotta
out
go
with
for
all
the
these Halloween fans
systems.
saying how great she is, and she starts crying when I show up, and it's great. And I tweeted
Okay,
out. And
no
then
nullifiers.
motherfucking Dick
There's
Bastard,
only
who
going to
clearly
be.
did not watch the video, retweets it, making fun of her for crying about Kanye West. He's like, should you really be releasing a Halloween with her so much anti-Semitism? And I'm like, son of a bitch, I'm in the video.
Pretty good.
Yeah, that's
I
good.
love
though.
when you retweeted it though. You're like, you took it down. You retweeted. You're like, oh, Tony's in the video. I was like, wow, it's a big
Oops.
moment. I'm like,
Friendly fire.
oh. I
I
just-
thought you were
you
going
gotta
to say
shoot
we
a
made fun of her
hostage.
trans kid or something, so I'm glad we didn't do that at least. 'cause
I
that's-
just
Glad
love
we
it. It was
didn't do
like,
that.
I'm like, this doesn't seem like something you retweet. I'm like, oh, son of a bitch.
What did she say though? She started it. She was attacking Trump or something.
It was
I think.
everything was after the Kanye stuff. She was like crying on some show. So that's your
Yeah.
friends making you look bad. Has any friends made you look bad?
let me think. I don't think so. No, I've been mostly
No
fine.
friends have ever made you look bad.
No, not at all.
I'm trying to think.
I do remember when I did an episode and a guy dressed like me for some reason when I was trying to review movies. He put on a stupid
Was
hat.
that you? You did
Yeah,
that?
He did
Tony?
do that.
For
That
face
was
off.
good.
Josh Denny and Carl wanted to come in here dressed like you.
Yeah, I remember
Veto
that.
Wars.
The
That
Veto
would've been
Wars. Speaking of which,
That would've been funny.
Josh, Denny, and Carl are now doing a lead-in show to Biggest Problem, the Big
Oh,
Uglies
okay.
podcast, Fridays at 4:30 p.m.
All right.
Yeah, they went live right before we started.
Cool.
We like those guys. Any friends making me look bad? No, I love all my friends, and they always make me look incredible. I love when they take a video of me taking the plastic off a Golden Tee arcade
What the fuck
machine.
was
People are
that?
pissed about that.
I want to try out
that's not
Tavi.
yours. What are you doing?
Thinking
It's the
she might be a
display
good
model.
option.
But it's not your. Wait, it's the display model at the store?
Yeah.
So you're just messing up someone's future deal?
No, I'm making it more attractive. If people are going to walk by and they're going to go, oh, that marquee is so faded. Why would I ever buy this Golden Tee machine? Not knowing that when you take the plastic off, there's a beautiful, colorful marquee underneath. So I was trying
Yeah.
to make the display model look like it's going to look in your house.
Yeah, but who's
going
gonna
to
buy it? Someone like you's gonna buy that machine, and they're gonna see
The
it
floor
has
model?
Yeah,
Yeah, but I'm saying, whatever. You take.
and they're gonna see that there's no plastic on it and go, ah, fuck it. Someone
They
already
have
peeled it.
display.
It's been deflowered.
They don't leave the plastic on the TVs that they put on the show floor. They take the plastic off the screen
Yeah,
or whatever.
but this was the marquee.
The
that's
marquee. You
different
got to
than-
take. You're not supposed. I took the little plastic film off.
But let's be clear.
I helped. I guarantee.
You just wanted to take the plastic off.
No, I want. Well, yeah, but
yeah.
like it's
and now you're
supposed.
coming up with the
And I was
reason
smart.
to
But it's
I-
supposed
I-
to be off. It's supposed to be
But-
off.
but-
but by the owner, not by you.
I
not by random
I bet
people.
if you asked the Arcade 1-Up company, hey, are you happy
Yeah.
that this guy went in and made your display model look more attractive to the consumer? I think they'd say, yes, thank you. for taking off this piece of film that was covering up the marquee.
Well, let's find out. I posted the video on
Yeah,
Twitter.
ask
Someone
him.
at Arcade One Up
Someone
saying, "Hey,
ask
are you
Arcade
happy
1UP.
about this man doing this?"
Do you want people to leave the film on so it looks like a faded marquee graphic, or do you want to see it in all its glory?
Do you go around a lot and like improve people's products for consumers?
Yeah, like like the mayonnaise tastes better if you spit in it. So
Mix
I don't
it up.
fuck. Yeah, you gotta fuck around.
I'm just glad I took the video. I'm like, you know what? I feel like people are really gonna like
It's
this.
just such a violation.
When I see those Mr. Beast candy bars, I break each of them in half and I put it back on the shelf. Cause fuck that
It's
guy.
like a guy, if you're
So
at
I'm
like a
helping him-
salsa bar, somebody just going and taking the best salsa and just dumping it out. Like, why did you do that?
I didn't dump it out. I improved the fucking thing so people could see it.
But the enjoyment is the peeling that thing off. That's what's enjoyable.
It's the floor model. You're supposed to peel it off. Okay, I could have found an employee and said, "Do you want the glory of ripping the plastic off?" But I think that would have been a little more awkward.
Don't do that.
Yeah, it's whoever puts it up. You're supposed to take it off.
Okay. Well,
I think it was reasonable for me to take the plastic down. I don't know why people are going, "Oh, he's basically damaging the property. It's not good." It's like locked. It's in like a
I knew they would
cage.
react
because
that
it's
way,
not
too.
reasonable. That's why.
It's completely reasonable.
No.
You don't leave the film on the display
Do
model.
you go around like with chips in the store and just crack them open so people can smell the flavor of chips?
It would
and
be
then buy-
helpful. Maybe I will. They give out samples at the Costco.
Yeah, you ate one in the
Costco
video.
does.
Sometimes
Not you.
I should have stood at the sample thing. With these samples are incredible. Get on over here. I love helping out at the Costco. Makes me feel like a part of it.
It looks fun.
Ripping the plastic off did
You
look
didn't
fun.
even do.
And by
You
the way-
didn't do a good job though.
Well, because you're supposed to take it off before you slot it in there, so it's hard to take off.
So it was
fucked
a,
it up
it's
very
a
slotted in
pointless
there.
thing you shouldn't have done because there's no way it was going to
All right, Tavi, it's a good choice.
I ended up getting it all off. It
The
was just
infinite
more-
scaling
it was
damage
more
helps.
trouble.
It
Show
like,
this to people.
made
Show
me
this to
go,
people.
Hack the movies. Is that it? Is
Yeah.
that where it's at?
Yeah.
I don't,
You know
I
what?
don't understand how this is upsetting what I've done here.
Well, because you took like the best part of owning something.
All right, what do I need now?
Ruined it for your own.
I need
enjoyment.
ice and
if you
lightning.
buy, like,
It is fun
Entertainment,
to
like
rip the
video
plastic,
game,
yeah.
Okay, but if the floor model, if you're buying the floor model, you know that you're getting a compromised experience on it. Okay, you might miss out on ripping the film
And
off the
and the part that would have made it worth it is the part that you ruined. That's what you
don't
don't
buy
get.
the arcade.
There it
This is
is.
not why you buy the
Okay,
thing.
okay.
You don't buy it to rip that part off.
So you're in Costco. You guys did a big Costco tour today.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
this
we
is-
brought the boom to
We
Costco.
brought the
This is what? An arcade machine?
it's
Yeah,
an
it's an
arcade
arcade
one-up golden key arcade.
Okay. And you are peeling the
And I
plastic.
said, why is that marquee so faded? Oh my God, they left the plastic film on it.
So now when the guy who buys this, when he takes it home, because there's no longer a film on it, it's the chance of scuffing it is like sky high.
That's true.
Which you did.
Don't buy the floor model. The floor model, you're already getting a discount for the floor model.
He's so happy about it.
That's fun to do.
Doesn't sound like a guy who's improving the
Look, it's even got a
product.
sticker on the film, meaning it should clearly be removed. That little circular sticker.
And I'm here to just shop, and he's making me look
And you,
bad.
okay, so you've left this on, so that it's gonna fade at a different rate now.
I took that part off as well. I got it all. I got it all.
Look at all this shit that you left on
went
here.
back and grabbed that. I got it all off. Helping you, arcade one.
That's where it cuts.
Yeah, well, I didn't tell him to film it, and I didn't tell him where to cut it.
Oh,
I
I guess I made him look
I
bad.
got
now.
I got all the plastic off, and it's fine.
How about when you're like a kid and there's like all around
Excuse me.
Just like makes it look bad.
Yeah.
What the fuck was that?
People are gonna
You're
walk
not even
by. The
interested
guy
in
would
that
not
color.
even have bought it because he would have walked past. He would have said, "Oh, this looks terrible." But now he's gonna go, "Oh, hey, that is pretty cool."
Nobody's buying this because the marquee isn't bright.
Whoa,
I-
nice
if I
try there,
saw-
buddy.
If the marquee was normally that dull, I would not. I'd be like, "This is a shoddy product."
You know,
well-
sometimes fans make it look bad. Like when they go to a big wrestling event and they get the WWE Undisputed
I
Champion.
fucking saw that.
To mention Christine Chandler loving Barb while wearing a shirt
Wearing the
with your
hack-
face
hack-
on it.
Mania.
cool.
I saw that. I was like, son of a bitch, that would be one of mine.
I gotta say, if
that
we're
was actually
issuing
hilarious.
challenges, the fact that we haven't had a single biggest problem sign at a wrestling event is a big problem.
You gotta get on
Yeah,
the
put the
wrestling
N-word on a sign wherever you're
That's
going.
not what I said.
Huh,
It's like-
yeah.
Mix
Mm.
the letters up, so it could be any sort of word.
Mix the letters up, so it could be anything.
If you put Vito's gonna Q-tip you on
Yeah,
the
get
side,
That
it.
might actually be.
that
yeah.
would be good.
Well, I've got my
Q-tip
show's
Kitty squad.
The Cutie Squad, yeah. Cuties
My show's
too.
gotten a bunch of
Cuties
signs.
Boogaloo.
Q-tip and-
ROTC has had a bunch of signs at shows. Do it in the AEW show.
There's been
Yeah,
some
how
good
come we
news.
don't? What the hell?
I don't know.
Our fans are like at the library checking out books.
They're fucking around, man.
Jacking off.
I remember seeing one that said, watch Tim Rogers' review of Tokamiki Memorial. And I said, you should watch Tim Rogers' review of Tokamiki Memorial. Thank you, random sign in the background.
Yeah, Vito's
Okay,
Cuties
all right, well,
Squad,
I need
Yeah.
stealth
Clippers,
again.
Vito's Q-tips, Vito's booty.
Pete Peto
obviously.
Squad in the house.
Petos. Yeah, the pedos.
Where are my petos at?
That'd be good.
Q-tipping
Oink,
across
oink my
America.
figures.
Okay, was that your problem?
No.
That was my
Tony's
problem.
problem.
Your
Friends
friends
making
making
you
you
look
look
bad.
bad.
Don't worry, we won't be friends much longer after this apartment. Don't worry about that.
Apartment, isn't it?
Yeah, it's an apartment.
Not townhouse.
Here's my problem,
All right,
Dick,
well.
is sometimes in life, you know, there's important purchases you gotta make, right? You know, you gotta spend money to make
Golden
money.
tees, yeah.
Yeah. Well, in
PlayStation
business, you gotta
shit.
spend money to make money, and then
Yeah.
sometimes
Nope, we're not
you
fighting
know, you're
you.
focused on spending
Kavi's
money to
not
make a
built to
business
fight
better,
you.
and you gotta one of these guys like a penny pincher type guy.
Nope,
right.
nope, nope.
Who
Sorry, I ain't single target. I'm out.
No spending. That's me.
refuses to invest in success. My
Yeah.
problem is penny pinchers, Dick.
No, that's not a problem.
So,
You gotta pinch more. Pinch them till they evaporate. That's my motto.
so I don't know if you guys have noticed that occasionally we put clips on our YouTube channel,
yeah, they're great.
which are fun. We, you know, they help keep us live in the algorithm. They get us new subscribers. They keep the show fresh in people's minds. Gets
Yeah.
a discussion going. Just very good stuff.
Fuck you, angst.
And as part of the clips, you know, we have a guy who makes these clips.
I hope he's Venezuelan or Chinese or something.
He's not. You can find his link on the clips. You can links to his channel and
Exposure. There you go.
There
Paid.
you go. Everyone loves
Done.
being paid in
Done.
exposure.
Hey, you know what? They don't like it, but you have to pay your dues.
Yeah.
I paid my dues. You know, Vito paid his dues.
the point is that this show, I think we need more clips. So I would like to pay the clip guy to
$5.
make clips regularly. What do
Yeah.
you think a clip is worth?
A clip?
Yeah.
It's just about the warmth in your heart that
Yeah.
it gives you from making the. I know clippers. They love clipping. They just love it. It's like the
Right.
clipping is its own reward, and I love and I believe them, and I
Well-
support that.
Real quick. So you have a guy who edits videos, and you need more videos edited. Do you know how
Yeah.
to edit videos?
Yeah,
You do, but do you
I don't
have-
want to do it
Oh, but you know how to edit
because
videos.
it's too fun. I'll get locked in and I'll get addicted.
Obviously, you have a lot going on,
Yeah.
but like you know how to edit videos. Why
Obviously,
do
you have a
know
lot going
Why
on.
don't you clip it then for free?
Because I would rather just pay a guy to do it.
I'm editing the podcast.
What do you mean
I'm
you're editing
bouncing
the
it. I'm
podcast?
bouncing it. I'm paying
I mean,
for.
you can pay him to do some, and then
How
you
long
can
does
do
that
others.
take you?
I don't know.
Like
I
20
set it and then I go
minutes.
start drinking and then I get up tomorrow and it's done. So it could take 12 hours. It could take 5 minutes. I don't know. So 6 hours, let's say.
I make all my clips, by the way. I've been making my clips for a while now.
That's great. Make all your clips.
Why
That's
don't you make some
wonderful.
clips?
I don't want to make clips.
I did a
not?
whole video today, and I'm on vacation.
'Cause
What
I
are you
Telling
doing?
me we raised the Patreon price and you don't want to make clips for $6 a month? What the fuck?
I don't want to
That's-
watch
that's
my
a
own
good
podcast.
point.
I don't want to edit myself talking. I don't like doing that. Okay, I already don't like doing it for my own channel.
I'll do it then.
I told you to just drop it in
You're
Opus.
not gonna do it.
I'm gonna do it. I'm doing it right
I
now.
have a
People,
guy.
people,
I have
people.
a guy who will do it. Can I just pay the guy to do it? And you're like,
How much you paying him?
$2,000.
Is it bad if I say it? It's gonna be like 50.
Too much.
It's like $50 a clip. It's totally reasonable.
Too much.
Tell me that wasn't
That was
perfect
spot
timing.
on. He just like
Perfect
the fucking
timing.
finished the first
Perfect timing
number.
because he didn't just answer. I was ready for the answer, but I was like, don't you say it right away because he might give some fucking preamble. You gotta wait to hear the F sound.
The show is doing well. Okay, we have
Yeah,
money
because we
coming
jacked
in.
up the Patreon price on
We
everybody.
Jack it up.
Dude,
it's
just
a totally
use,
reasonable
just use Opus
price.
clips. I've told
Use
you that.
Opus, what's Opus Clips?
I've
just-
tried using Opus clips. They suck.
Is it an AI?
Yeah. I mean,
AI,
it's hit or
there we
miss,
go.
but it gives you like a shit
What is it,
ton.
$5 a month?
It might be a
less?
little bit more than that.
Can we
Okay.
pay him an exposure? Can we put a little Opus Clips on his thing?
Yeah, you get the free trial if you leave.
Then we
Opus.
still
Yeah,
have
that's-
to. We
there we
still have to
go.
pay a guy to run Opus clips because I'm not gonna sit
Tony could
through
do it.
fucking Opus clips.
Tony would love to.
I'm
Tony is
already
not gonna be
doing
our
it for
clip
my-
guy.
See,
Just
Tony
do it
does
for
not
us
want
too.
to.
I
Alright, ain't
was
fucking
in
around
the
this time.
same position where I'm like, I don't have I don't have time. What can I do? And I found this thing that like AI. It picks moments. It's not great. It's hit or miss.
It's great.
But it
Sounds
takes
great.
out a lot of
It hits.
time. Yeah.
Yeah.
We have a guy making excellent clips. He's doing very good work. I just want to pay him. And I said, hey, Dick, can I pay this guy? And Dick went, oh, this is too much money. Just get AI to do it. He's doing.
Making you look
I got a
bad.
kid.
Yeah.
I can't be blowing money on clips. How
We're
am I gonna
not
explain that
blowing
to
money.
my
Look.
kid.
The clips make us the
Where's
money
Daddy,
back.
Can I have some cereal? No,
I got
no,
my paper clips.
child. By the way, I'm doing a gender reveal this Sunday.
Yeah.
You're gonna be there.
Yes.
You're welcome to come as well. It's gonna be a gender reveal.
You're welcome
that
to come.
80s girl hooked up
Wait, on Sunday?
on my show.
I
Yeah.
think I got a late flight just so I could do the show.
Okay, so you should stay for the Super Bowl. or something. Are you going back right away?
Yeah.
Why do you have to be back right away?
We can't talk about that on there.
Ooh, I like that
Doing a
song.
mafia thing?
Yes, I'm doing a mafia.
You're jacking a guy off?
He's
to the
doing an
mafia?
OnlyFans.
You're doing a
50 guys in 50 minutes.
You got a boyfriend, better never kiss ya.
You're doing a honeypot kind of thing for the
50
operation
guys
to the
in
mafia?
50 minutes from Tony from Swallow the Movies.
I'm gonna have 10,000 guys come on my head
Yeah, I'll do it.
all over the world.
I'm just
God
saying,
damn,
I feel
Octavia
like we've
is so
had other
tough
things on the
sometimes.
show where I've been like, hey, we could probably do this, and
Yeah, your T-shirts. Where the hell are they? They're still out of stock. I would love to sell some T-shirts.
Sure,
Truck
the
some
T-shirts.
T-shirts, and where are they?
I set that up. I've set up.
Out.
I've paid
Okay,
for.
let's go. Let's
No,
go to
okay, I didn't-
Killdozer. Is it up or not?
No, it's not.
It's not up. Okay. Okay.
Because I don't. Whatever. I'll do that.
Well, where's that?
Well, I mean, there are no girls on the
I did
internet.
almost
That's
do it.
why.
I think, look, we have this show. The show can grow, it can get bigger, and as it grows, there are going to be associated costs. One of the costs is paying people to do things that will benefit our channels.
That's a liberal myth.
Create
All
clips.
that shit that you're saying. There's no cost.
There
Keep all the money. You got to keep it like. No,
This is
well,
so easy
keep
with
it
this
in
build.
Your hands, and then you squeeze it. The harder you squeeze, the more you keep.
Yeah.
All right.
That's the business rule.
I think that's rule 14. I don't know
think
exactly
it's-
what number
yeah,
internet
it's
rule it
like
is.
50% off.
It's not 34. We all know
I
what
mean, yeah,
34
I can
is.
I can just
I
pay
bought
it-
this camera without asking.
You bought that camera?
This camera, where is it? I bought it with my money though. I don't ask you about this shit. It's like,
But we
whatever,
can
I'll
add-
buy
you can
it.
put that in
That's
the
what
show
I do. I'm
budget.
like, nah, I don't want to be that guy who's like, let's both spend show money on this. I just spend it out of my own money because I'm like a good, good guy.
There's some
Damn.
Patreon money.
Is that a good
Damn.
guy thing? We can have a
Damn.
business with expenses. It's good to have expenses.
I just like spending it out of my own money. I don't want to
Well,
bother
it
you.
is a camera that's going to be in your house that I assume you're going to use for your show as well.
I mean, these are just like words.
you
These
go,
are
oh,
quick
I
answers.
bought a laptop for the show, and
I
you
did,
obviously use, but you use it for whatever. And I also said you can expense the laptop as part of the show. I have no problem with that.
I mean, I'm not asking your permission to expense it.
I'm not
just saying
asking
I'll
your
buy
permission.
it out of like, the goodness of myself.
So are you telling
All
me
right,
to pay
and
the
we're outta
clip
here.
guy out of the
I'm
goodness
not, look,
of
I'm
myself?
not saying to do anything.
Yeah, okay.
I'm just
You're
saying
basically
that
saying,
what I
Vito, you
do-
pay for it. Take it out of your half because I bought a camera one time.
What do you think these are? How many cameras do you think I have in here? I should rent them to us as the show.
Sure.
I should be the renter of the cameras.
He
You
also
rent
got
by
new
the
lights.
hour.
He also got new lights.
I got new lights today. You don't hear me nickel and diming you for new lights, do you?
If there are expenses associated with the show, we can add them to the budget. We can take it out of.
I don't want to be that guy.
Okay, but you should be. Okay,
I don't want to be that guy.
I know you don't want to. I know you don't want to. I know that this show for you is like, we don't have to treat it like a business. It's just fucking around. Who cares, And I'm like, well, yeah, there's some of
What
that,
is
but
this
I think
room?
Fucking businessman over here.
I just think we should invest in success. I think it would be good.
Okay, so what's the Opus AI thing?
I've used Opus AI. It just makes
Sounds
AI
great.
clips.
Amazing.
It finds moments that they think would be clippable. Again, it's not perfect. You got to fine tune
Okay,
it a
here's
little
the
bit,
problem.
but-
His
Perfect
show-
is the enemy
no,
of good.
No.
Perfect
Here's the
gets
thing.
you a 3-year comic.
Because you feed his show into it, and it goes, oh, yeah, here's a perfect clip.
That was
The
a good one,
Goonies was
Dick.
the most Gooniest Goonies.
Sounds
And you
amazing.
feed in
There you
our
go.
show, and it's like they're just talking about black people and trans stuff.
Whoa.
And
It's like you read
pro-
my
you know what?
mind.
Honestly, it's probably trained to not highlight those clips.
No, but I'm saying when I feed it into the AI, it ends up with like 5 seconds of you usable footage that is just us going, "Hey, pizza yesterday, cool," and it's like that's the only clip.
It's pretty good.
No,
the rest
they
of it is-
Why don't you
updated
stop
it.
talking about pizza
They
so much?
updated
You
it.
know,
They're updating it all the time. They have AI clip anything
Why you
now.
stop
where
talking
there's
about pizza
even
so
more
much?
tell me
clips.
more about the pizza.
You can edit it, adjust it.
I think we pay the clip guy. We'll see if there's a ROI. We'll see if it, if trends.
You believe in this? I think you should
believe
bet
in
on
this.
it. And put your money on it.
I think the worst thing that would happen is that we break even on, new subscribers and people
That's what the
coming
solar
in.
guy told me. You're gonna break even. I said, why don't you break your neck and get the fuck out of my house?
I think it would be valuable.
Okay, why don't we do this? How about this?
Well, you don't. I think also.
Okay, never mind. Never mind.
You seem to think editing video is not hard at all.
It's easy. Tony's doing it.
I brought up to you. I'm like, well, he's got to listen to the whole 3-hour podcast. Like that's work. He's got to download. He's got to
Listening to this show's work? What the
If the guy, if it's part of his job.
What? That's it. Well, let's end the show now. If this is... They should be
it's a
paying...
guy-
We're charging people $6
But
a
if
month
it's a
to
guy who
listen
has
to
to
the show.
listen to it specifically to find clips, that counts as work. That's
Just
part
go
of
in
the
the
work.
comments and say, what was the good part?
JD
Clip.
on Howard Stern gets paid to sit and listen to fucking TV shows to find clips for Howard. That's still his job. He still gets paid for that. It's not just we'll just watch TV.
Well,
Like, it's part-
he's also on like Sirius XM and has like.
Okay, well, yeah, but he has it. Yeah, you're right. He gets paid.
Yeah, he's got a
He
cool
probably gets like $80 an hour to watch fucking TV or whatever. I'm talking about.
$80 an hour?
He's got a salary over there, right?
I don't know. You're the
JD.
I don't know, I don't work here.
I don't know. Have you heard Howard Stern lately? It's just him bullshitting.
No, I've not.
Trump.
Yeah.
Carl's texting.
Hey, man. Why'd you have to block
All
that
saying
shot?
the clips are good.
What's your problem with that?
What did he say?
Nothing.
What?
Okay. This is what I want. All right?
Our clip. Do you like clips on?
Hey, hold on, get over here.
Just be quiet for a second. I'm telling you what I want. This is what I need.
No.
I need to have 2 clips
Oh.
every episode.
These things suck,
that's
man.
Subtitles, and put out on TikTok, YouTube Reels, Twitter, all those things.
I do that almost every day.
Holy shit, can you die forever?
How do you do that?
I use the Opus clips. And some I know there's good moments with my show, and I'll
Okay,
clip those. And
if I can have that, then you have whatever you want, other thing that you want to have. I like the produced clip with all the stuff on it, but the thing people listen to is subtitle clips on Reels everywhere. That's it.
That's fine.
And you do whatever you want.
Okay, we can do that.
Yeah.
Smoke weed every day.
Not we.
You mean find a guide?
That's what my Octavia is playing right now.
Yeah, I like.
I actually
like
don't.
the videos.
Actually, what is the name of that
Well,
song?
it's
So,
gotta have that thing.
man, I
that's
fucking
said at
don't
the
know.
beginning.
but it's playing the line of it.
You want
the
My
caption.
the melody and stuff.
Caption, blast it out everywhere.
Melody based in the percussion.
Patreon thing.
Those are shorts. You want shorts?
Yeah.
Yeah,
But I think in addition to
You can make both. I do it. I'll have like the widescreen version and vertical version.
there you go.
how long are those?
Well, YouTube just upped their short length to 3 minutes. So.
But
it's
I'm
like
saying
3 minutes
you
across
never
the board.
but I'm saying like you never put out like a 12-minute like clip.
Once in a while, but I mostly just do the shorts because then you can. You
I
can
think we should
upload
have
it.
shorts and long.
I told you, you need to do my thing.
Next
You want your
episode,
thing.
that's
I
what it's
said,
called.
yeah, do both
And you can
things.
do whatever you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We gotta pay for both things.
Mine's cheaper. Just take the clip, put it into the AI, shoot it out. That's it. None of this
I've
stuff.
tried.
Some
this
songs
garbage
work
shit.
really
I
good
do,
for
I do.
Octavia
Well, the
songs.
here's the other problem we have is the way we shoot the show fucks with that Opus AI thing because we don't have multiple cameras.
I don't think it fucks with
It does.
AI. Nah. I think
No, it's
AI
pretty good knowing who's
I
talking.
think the AI
Again,
has
you
it.
have
No,
to
but it has to
fine-tune
because
it.
we have all 3 of us on screen at the same time.
We don't
so it has
usually
to
have
zoom.
3 people.
Honestly, this would probably be good for the vertical one.
There you go. It'll cut back and
Well,
forth.
the AI has trouble.
You're talking me out of it.
You
You're
can
talking me
fine-tune
fucking
it,
out
though.
of
You
it.
can hit edit and move it around. I do it all the time.
Exactly. Someone has to go in and fucking manually edit it.
How long
You
does
can't
it
just
take
have
you?
the AI
How
do
long
it.
does it take you to do that?
Not very long.
How long's not very long?
Maybe like 5 minutes, maybe. To readjust
I have
it.
had people come to us to do shorts, but they want like $100 a short, so I said no.
Tell them to go fuck
Don't pay
themselves.
that at
Yeah,
all.
exactly.
What are you talking
I
about?
said no. I did say no. But
Okay.
I'm saying that's what, the people are charging for that kind
No.
100
They're
to
not
make,
obviously
like,
not 'cause you're not paying.
if they gave you 10
other
shorts
shows,
for
sir.
100, maybe.
Yeah.
of. Anyway, I think we should have more clips.
Got an email about a Nigerian prince. charging.
And we are going to have to pay for it, and I'm glad you're on board for that.
Yeah.
And we're
I
gonna,
just told you. Clips with. I know you don't like normal clips that are shot out like normal with subtitles. It's always got to have like extra shit all over.
No,
it.
those are, no, they don't. And I get it. Yeah.
Okay. Is that your problem?
Penny pinchers.
Penny pinchers. I'll pinch you right in the fucking ground, penny pinchers.
I think what this guy was asking was reasonable. I think it was.
Then
Yeah.
pay him.
I told you what I wanted.
I
Clip,
know.
Subtitle,
Yeah.
no other shit. Just that. That you can do every week. All this extra stuff, that's not.
It's
The
not
good-
extra.
The
It's
good
like
thing with YouTube Shorts.
I love it, but it's not like you can just. Oh yeah, do it today. I gotta sit down.
no.
think,
You
and
can
go
get. You
through.
can, well, you,
It's an art. It's an art piece. You can't rush. You know.
It's you never know what exactly is going to be the correct way to get traction. You got to try
Whatever
a
you
bunch.
can do
You got to try a bunch of
repeatedly.
different things. Okay.
Try mine. Subtitles.
Yeah,
Send it
that's
out.
a different type of clip.
Yeah.
We should
That's
do,
one
I
that's
think we
getting
should,
done.
I think we should do both. Okay.
Okay, we're doing mine, and then yours if you want.
I was gonna say the good thing about YouTube Shorts, you can click related videos, so if people like it, they can just click right to the full video. There you go. Boom. They're like that.
All right, I'm
clip was
actually
funny.
going to try.
Honestly,
Hold on, I'm
that's-
gonna try to fight you this
I
time.
agree.
Sounds like you are.
Okay.
Okay, penny pinchers.
Penny pinchers. Thank you, Drunk Idiot at the studio, for all your work.
The clips are
They're
good.
great.
I feel bad. The clips
Bam.
are
The
clips
really
are
good.
very
Bam,
good.
got
If
him.
you want more,
Good thing
you
for
know,
stealth.
You just gotta find ways to pump out more. You still
Yeah, the
have
way to
him.
pump out more is to pay this guy, and I don't mind paying this guy.
Both of you can tag
no,
team
no.
it. Both of you can
You
tag
can
team
do
it.
one of those videos with all the stuff on it per show, but there's more shareable things
Sure.
in every show.
Sure.
The point is to get the shareable things out.
How many clips does Carl do per episode? It seems like 2 or 3.
2,000.
I don't know.
WHP does
You
great.
don't watch WHP?
WHP
No,
does.
I watch like
their
the
YouTube
full
channel is
video.
great for
Like I'm on their
clips.
Patreon or I listen. I don't really watch the clips too much because I see the whole episode.
I watch the clips
Okay.
because then I get to skip all the boring podcast ripping apart and get straight to the Stut Joe.
And
Nice.
I, because he's watching, watch the whole episodes and I don't turn ad block off. And I'm a patron.
I watch and I jack off when Carl's talking the whole time.
Who else
Nice.
have they been covering
Pretty nice of you.
recently? Neil. No, what's the Brennan guy? Kevin Brennan.
Who's that?
The
He's
less
Neil
successful
Brennan's brother.
Neil Brennan.
That weird director?
Neil Brennan's the guy who made the Chappelle Show happen with
Yeah.
he's like his younger brother. So Kevin Brennan's like also a comedian, and he's always like,
But he's, like,
but he's the
terrible.
older brother, and he's always like, oh, Neil's not even that good. I don't even like Neil. He's like, yeah, but he created a Chappelle Show. That kind of sucks, huh?
Okay, penny pinchers.
All right,
your
next
friends
song.
embarrassing You.
Making you look bad.
Your friends making you look bad.
Mm-hmm.
USAID.
I can't wait to get home to that my bathroom, no door, no greeting me.
Well, let's see.
Curtain
What are we
shitting.
doing for the pictures? We're gonna show one picture for every $500 we get.
One picture of my bathroom curtain.
I don't know. Tony sent me some pictures.
I have a
Apparently,
picture of
haven't
the
looked.
bathroom curtain.
Well, yeah, we're
Front and
not
behind.
giving those away. Come on.
Front and behind the bathroom.
$500.
And I also sent you a picture of the mattress covered in rainwater.
Oh, it was
And
only covered in
cum.
rainwater because I
And
had to
cum.
inflate it outside, and you said it was comfortable anyway. So what do you
wasn't that bad. It
care?
wasn't that bad.
It's not my fault. It's raining.
It's kind of a thin mattress,
Yeah.
isn't it?
No.
How
It's,
are you?
it's an air mattress. Oh, you're saying because yeah. I came in the middle of the night. I heard a popping noise. shit!
Popping.
Yeah. And then I heard a guy scrambling around in the duct tape drawer. I came in. I'm like, how'd that air match work out? Great. Nothing's wrong with it.
No, I passed right the fuck on.
That's good. I'm glad it.
Hello, stars. I am going to agree. I am agreeing with Vito. Vito is having no bathroom door, just like in my country.
What
It's
country is
very
that?
good. No stress. Nana, go in bathroom. Nana drunk. Nana come back to
Nana
dinner.
grunt.
Ah, she never got up. Nana's still here. We enjoy Nana. Never have to go without her. Yeah. It's so
Yeah?
good that Vito is spreading my culture. He's spreading it to Mr. Haxley movie star, and we are all going to be prosperous because Vito does not want to install a door. Very good.
Very good.
Very good. Oink oink.
Very good.
Where is the book?
Very good.
Where's the book? Funny thing, this isn't my first experience with a bathroom curtain door.
There you go. These experiences
I dated a girl who was like living with her parents, and they got the wrong size door for their bathroom, so they did the bathroom curtain for them. But like that was actually worse because they had like 2 dogs, and you'd be taking a shit, and these dogs would just run into the bathroom, start licking you while you're taking a shit.
It's a good point that I have the litter box in there, so having the curtain means that the door's never locked, so the cats can get in.
Is there cat litter all over the ground?
No, there's a little
There's a
mat to
mat.
catch it. The litter's not clean.
Is there a magical mat?
The litter was clean when we came in. It's not clean this morning because they shit in the middle of the night.
Exactly. Okay, so it's
Okay.
not clean this morning. Okay.
Thank you for letting me stay at your home.
You're such a rude day.
I don't know.
I should mention, don't forget, biggestproblem.show. Vote on all the problems. Patreon.com/biggestproblem. And hackamadia.com, promo code biggest. Don't forget to check out our good friend Tony's YouTube channel, youtube.com/hackthemovies.
Yes, I put an episode out today. We did the original The Blues
There it is,
Brothers,
finally.
and
I was
did
waiting
my
for Luke.
Belushi cosplay as
Yeah.
Jake Blues.
And he shaved his beard, which is why he had that big fat face, because he was
Yeah,
Belushi.
shaving the beard after putting on weight. I'm like, oh, that was a double whammy.
I mean, you did Belushi. You pulled
At the
off
end,
a
at the
Belushi.
end of the, I'll spoil it now. At the end of the month, we're doing Animal House, and we got the guy who played Niedermeyer.
Oh, wow.
But I wear
That's
the college
cool.
sweater and do the whole look for the whole episode.
And if this
Okay.
happens, there may be a Hack the Movies of Judge Dredd. Featuring
yeah.
Dick Masterson, and I think me if I have time to watch it tonight.
If I didn't make you look too bad.
I'll be fine.
Vito, that last week was disappointing. Those are some really bad problems, man. Like, you gotta try harder in the future. Eye exams, man, come on. If you really want that, just tell them that you might have eye cancer or something. Tell them that you get a lot of pain behind your right eye. And they'll photograph the back of your eye, and they'll do all these crazy scans. They'll test the, I don't know, they puff air on your eye for pressure on your eye. They got the tools, they just don't give a fuck about your eyes, okay? So, you know, fuck you.
Did the optometrist leave a voicemail like I told him to?
The optometrist?
Yep.
What do you mean?
I had a guy, he sent me a message, he said, hey, Vito, I'm an optometrist, and you're 100% right about eye exams.
I don't know.
Okay,
He
well,
didn't identify himself.
Well, maybe I should have brought that comment in.
Yeah.
He said, I'm right, and everyone else is gay.
Easy.
Oh yeah, bathroom, living room.
Did a bathroom one.
Jesus Christ, are you fucking serious? What? Vito, you're a fucking retard.
Well.
You have a bathroom in the living room. No, you fucking don't. I've lived in every fucking third world country for 2 to 12 months.
Every
country.
Thailand, Vietnam, Argentina, Canada, Mexico. Like, you don't. You have a bathroom.
Yeah, it's not
The
every
thing
country.
is that if it's a European style design, you have a separate toilet to shit and
Ugh.
flush. And you
These
wipe
missions
off.
aren't fun.
Cool. You get the bulk off. Then you sit on a separate toilet.
Yeah, we know.
And it's a bidet.
Yeah.
It sprays your asshole.
Thank you.
You have a bidet.
Or
You have a
if
bidet.
you're in Asia or a poor country, you have
Squat.
basically the kitchen sink sprayer.
Okay.
Spray your asshole off.
Okay, so spraying your asshole in the kitchen sink is acceptable?
You're pissing me off, man. Like,
Why would you piss this guy
It's not
off?
like I really give a fuck about these other countries, but it's like,
What's your problem?
I don't know.
dude, they are so fucking cheap to live in. If I had your job, I
Okay.
would be phoning it in every fucking day.
Well,
getting
I'm doing
Starlink,
that.
Writing it off on my taxes.
You know.
And
Your
doing
shit?
the shit that you're doing. Gee,
You gonna write off your
God
shit
damn
on
it.
your taxes?
you're a fucking dumb, overweight retard.
This guy really lost steam.
Wow.
at
I
the
don't
end
know
of
what.
this.
I can't follow this thread.
It's really like he
Overall
lost steam.
boy.
Yeah.
He had a point and he lost it.
If I was you,
Why would you piss that guy off?
I don't know. He said,
Why would you piss
he's like,
him
they
off?
don't shit in the living room. They just go into the kitchen and spray their ass off. And I'm like, well, that kind of seems like the point I was making.
Eyes? Maybe
We already
this is
did
the
an
guy.
eyes one. It's all the same
You asked
shit.
if the optometrist called in. I have no fucking idea.
Whatever.
Okay. Irony.
Hey there, Dick A. Beats,
Hey.
podcast prophet here. Holy Spirit is speaking through me once again. Just listening up to the tail end of the last episode, and am I the only one that finds the irony in the statement Vito said about doing things, maybe going to Thailand or whatever the fuck it was? But he said, once I get a few things off my plate. I mean, come on. That's just
fat.
delicious irony.
I don't think that's irony necessarily.
I love that that guy always says Holy Spirit speaking through me. I've been wanting to try to bring that up in like life, but no one can.
Here's one that is just gibberish.
I think Dick's probably going to be regretting
the podcast prophet.
stuff because of all these plane accidents we've been having, you know?
What is there to get?
The diversity thing was really crucial for like the aviation these days. Think about it. You're like a pilot, you flying for like 9 hours straight on a flight, from Istanbul to San Francisco or whatever. And you're like probably drowsy, delirious, and you want to go to sleep, and you're like flying, and you hear, oh hell no, and just, oh my god, I wake up, I gotta make sure I don't smash into this helicopter right now. I gotta make sure I don't hit this fucking tower. Oh Jesus. I don't know. Seems like we're having a lot more plane accidents without the DE&I stuff.
So you think having a loud black woman in the cockpit is keeping people awake?
Oh, I see. So you should have like
white guy starts nodding off, and his black co-pilot goes, "Oh hell no, white boy, you ain't sleeping at the goddamn helicopter pilot."
Reading Twitter.
Yeah.
That most recent plane crash was like right by where I grew up.
The Philadelphia one?
Philadelphia one, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The airport is like right by my sister's, now she's on edge.
Do you think it's like you own the plane crash somehow because it happened near you?
Yeah, it is kind of weird that he was like, it was right near where I am.
Nothing like that has ever happened before.
Yeah, I mean, the big fire happened near us. Like,
yeah, but
what's your plane crash?
That's not as good.
Do you think guys who used to live in New York saw 9/11? They went, I used to live in New York.
Yeah.
It's kind of like this
Guy's
happened
probably
to me.
getting stabbed right now, like, a mile away from here.
Making me
You
look
feel like
bad.
you own it?
Trying to do like a relatable story.
Do you own any crime
cool
that a
story.
cool story.
Yeah.
It's like I was a part of it.
It's not really a story, though. It's just like
That is a good problem. Wanting to be a part of a thing that you have nothing to do with at all.
happened around you. It's like small town
Yeah.
co-op day.
Did you see that 7-Eleven in the background? I bought a cola there
Making me
once.
look bad.
Incredible.
Me look bad.
Remember where that woman got brutally raped in that alley? I peed in that alley once. Oh, it's kind
Ooh,
of like
that's
a part
cool.
of the story.
It's interesting.
That was a weird example, but I get what you're saying.
This is terrible audio quality. No.
Okay.
Wait, do the board game one. That's it, the last one.
Hey, Dick, hey, Vito. Podcast Profit. Thanks for speaking to me. This is for Vito.
Hi.
Mostly. And I mean, just to show that Dick is kind of right. We're talking about doing board game night and shit like that. And Dick made a point of, there's always one person who knows how to play the game better than everybody else. Well, me and a few friends of mine do a game night once in a while, and we play board games and shit. Catan, we did play Ticket to Ride.
You play board games and
the
shit.
Die Hard game. We played the. Anyway, I won't go over the whole fucking thing. Anyway,
Thank
the point
you.
is,
You already went too
we
many
were bringing
of
in a
them.
new guy, so we had 5 people, and the guy who brings most of the games brought a new game about being like a rock star in the fucking 80s. And like nobody fucking knew what we were doing. It took 30 minutes to explain what we were doing.
It's a waste
And
of
then
time.
we played the game. The game took fucking way too long. And by then, my friend and I are a little too drunk. And it's just a mess. It was just so my big the biggest problem is
That was the worst story I've ever heard.
That's the worst story Vito has ever heard. That's not that.
I
It did
commented
suck.
on the previous one. We shouldn't have
I
played this. We
regret
shouldn't have played
asking for the
this.
board game voicemail.
You're making podcast
A guy
profit
brought a
look bad.
board game over, and we played it, and it took
I can't
a
believe
while.
the voicemail about board games is boring.
What
a fucking...
I have a lot to say
how
about
crazy.
board games.
Is any of it good?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. Let's hear it.
Well, there's a lot of Katana. I like Katana.
Yeah.
What do you mean? I don't know. You gotta give me a topic. You have to talk
What
about.
did you think he was going to be talking about?
I will say, you want a good board game story? Here, I got a good one.
Wow, it is very
One time we
slow.
were playing, what is it called? Agricola, I think it's called. And my buddy was explaining how to play the game. It's a game about farming. And then he said, and then this is the bread baking phase of the game. Phase 8 is the bread baking phase. And I started laughing really hard. I said, that's the best joke anyone's ever made. He's like, what do you mean? I'm like, you're making a joke about these complicated Euro board games. Like, can you imagine if there was a phase where you baked bread in an oven. He said, no, there is a bread baking phase, and it is crucial to playing the game. And I said, oh, I'm in for a fucking time, aren't I? And
That's
bread.
not possible.
There's a variety of different ovens you have to buy, and a variety of different types of bread you can bake, and then you have to sell it at the fucking market.
Let's fight.
What the fuck is this
That's a board game.
What's that?
That's all board games. What you're describing.
Just the bread baking phase.
You just bake the bread.
Yeah.
In real life.
Easy.
Well, because you don't score victory points in real life.
I hate any kind of cooking in any kind of game. Video game, like I hate that shit.
What if you really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I hate it.
The cooking in a Zelda was terrible.
It was fun in Zelda.
Zelda games.
What? No, fuck yourself. I was just saying it was fun.
Combat was awful in those games.
You didn't play any of those
It's
Zeldas
tedious,
or,
but I
you
mean,
play
I
any
liked
games
it.
Or no. Too busy with the baby.
I don't really play video games.
Yeah.
It's a big
Well,
waste
you were
of
playing
time.
Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah, for like a week or two in the summer. Maybe longer than that. That's fun. Every couple of years, play one.
You've been a snob about video games.
I usually only play
It's
games.
not a snob. They're fun when I was a kid, but
Yeah.
they're just a total waste of time for adults.
I only play them when I'm live streaming or like.
Oh no, I'm totally wasting my
I
time.
played the Dungeons and Dragons Sega Saturn.
Yeah, and I had no idea.
arcade
It's all in
port last
Japanese,
night.
so I had no idea what anything was.
Yeah, we didn't know which of our magic spells
It's like,
were.
use your item. Like, I don't know what fucking item I have.
Well, you had
It's
the
all in
bow.
Japanese.
It's all in Japanese. I'm like, oh, okay.
It was pretty fun, though.
Yeah,
Sounds fun.
He was the dwarf, I was the elf. I kept trying to make him kiss, and it just wouldn't take for some reason.
Yeah.
Dungeons and Dragons. Guys, vote on all the problems, biggest problem to show. Patreon.com/biggest problem. Go to Hackmania.com to get your Hackmania tickets. And go to YouTube.com/hackthemovies
Yes.
to check out the upcoming Judge Dredd episode featuring Dick
Well,
Masterson.
it'll come out months from now. I want to put it on the 30th anniversary, but
Oh, when's that?
I forget. It's on my.
Oh, did I spoil a thing that they're not? Well, this gets them to
No, I
subscribe.
mean, we are shooting a Judge Dredd episode. Just
Okay.
You made it seem like it was coming out next week. I'm
I
like,
didn't
oh,
know if it was like a secret. Like
It's
a
good
secret,
to know.
Yeah.
I won't say anything,
Right.
topical.
Yeah. I mean, you could probably guess some.
How about
Regardless,
these liberal pedophiles?
They'll be gone by then.
Well, even though, Dick's episode is a ways off right now, there's already episodes featuring myself. We watched Face Off, and of course the first Evangelion movie, which is one
Yeah,
of the
thank
worst
you for that.
performing videos
Yeah.
on Tony's channel.
Why don't you
Yeah.
clip it? Why don't you make some clips?
You should have made some clips.
I should make some clips, yeah.
You get to hear us talk about naked 14-year-olds and how excited Tony was for that part of the movie.
Yeah, the
What?
kid's naked. He's covered by a soda can. I'm like, what the fuck is that?
Oh, you didn't like having the soda can in front of his dick? You wish he was just hanging out, flopping around?
No, I've seen enough dicks flopping around today.
It's
thank
for
you very
kids, though, isn't it? Like
It's
that
not
show.
for kids.
It's a
There's a
cartoon. It's
naked
for kids.
teenage boy. It makes me think it's for teenage
It
boys.
is not for teenage boys.
much. No, it's when did you first watch it?
When I was a teenage boy.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
It's a more mature.
For
Sure.
mature teenagers.
There is a smart penguin that reads and it never gets explained why. And every time I ask him for questions about it, so he'll lecture me on all the lore. And I ask about the penguin. He's like, "Don't worry about the penguin. It's not important." I'm like, "That's kind of like a big fucking deal. It's a sentient, smart penguin."
Yeah.
And it's just like a background thing.
I
I'm
hate
like,
the penguin. The penguin is irrelevant.
what the
to
fuck is
whole
this
thing.
penguin?
The penguin is
Like, makes
irrelevant.
himself a drink. I'm like, what?
It's a
Fuck you,
smart
Vito.
But they never
The hater of
explain, like,
fun.
why is it smart?
Well, it came from the Antarctic where first impact occurred, so it's possible that the Angel Awakening created some sort of IQ jump in the surrounding animals, or maybe just the fact that it was buried.
And it can talk.
No, it
It
can't,
can't talk, but it acts like a human. Yeah, it like
gets beers
drinks,
out of
it
the fridge.
reads.
You can train animals to do that
They
anyway.
can live in an environment that it shouldn't be in. Like her apartment.
It has
is not
it has a
Most
refrigerator.
penguins are not up. I don't know if you knew that.
And it
I
has
didn't know that,
and it
I'm
has its
sorry.
own refrigerator that it can sleep in that we see in the show. So.
But he'll lecture me on all the other stuff, and I just don't pay attention. I'm like, yeah, but what about?
You
the
have to
penguin?
extrapolate out that the fact that the angel was buried in Antarctica, that any life that evolves in that area would probably have a higher IQ from the natural effects of the white moon.
And then the angel's got
What?
Like, eyes
black
and it looks
moon.
like
None of
it's
that makes
just
any
a cross.
sense.
On a cross. Did it just come to Earth on a
It's
cross?
a little on the nose.
Well, it is-
The angel thing I get.
Yeah.
Crucified?
Yeah.
All right.
It is never explained if it comes on the cross or if it was later placed on the cross. I like to assume it came on the cross.
Anyway, super chats, right?
Yeah. Did we hit our goal? Did we hit the goal where Tony's going to take his clothes off?
I don't think we hit the goal.
When are you guys doing that Trailer Park Boys podcast?
We'll
I don't know. We got to talk about that. Vinny can't call in now.
I thought of a great way I could contribute to that. So what I would do is every episode.
We're good. Maybe when we get to like the Tom Arnold seasons, you can come in.
Wait, was Tom Arnold actually on Trailer Park Boys?
Yeah, it sucked. It was bad.
What season was that? Like 5, 6?
I think it was the second Netflix season. The first Netflix season was fine. The second one.
How many seasons was it before it made it to Netflix?
It made me not like Tom Arnold and Trailer Park Boys, and I love them both.
Yeah, the later Netflix seasons, there's great moments in it, like when Ricky has to install the towel rack and he destroys it. But like overall, like they're like I never rewatch those seasons. I'll rewatch scenes, whereas the first 7 I'll just watch it on a loop.
When that button pops up, just so you're still watching. Netflix Trailer Park Boys.
You just don't even keep going. Oh my god. Cardinal for 2. We love Vito even if it flashes his friends.
Easy.
Show me for 2. Thanks for not killing yourselves. That show me for 5. Biggest problem is having to use manually operated public urinals and toilets in the modern day. What are we doing? I'm telling you what I'm not doing. Not flushing.
I'm gonna get a beer.
Koof for 5. Thanks for not killing yourselves. Let's give a warm welcome back to young Klippa. I'm looking forward to Sturgis's mom grounding Eric's number
Dick
one
this leaves.
fan.
I'm getting
Dude,
beer.
I love that young Klippa's back.
One more time, his Twitter was CG Scumlord.
And actually, he did a anniversary. He did a tour of the warehouse.
There's a warehouse tour.
There's a warehouse tour.
Available. Is that on ASE Presents?
I think it's on that and also the Twitter.
On the Twitter as well.
Watch that video.
Prince Man for 2. Dick's graying beard is like a memento mori diet. LJ Clobberino for 2. The biggest problem is heart palpitations at 27 from cigarettes and booze. My God.
Jeez.
Martin O'Keefe for €5. Thanks for resisting Vito's relentless push to make lazy hangout style content. I get secondhand embarrassment from him trying to leech on more fat.
Wait, what was that?
He doesn't want to make. I suggested we should like stream games and stuff.
I asked you if you wanted to live stream a game last night. You went, nah.
I was tired last night, and I'm still tired.
Oh wow, you were tired last night. How's that different than any other time you're tired?
Well, I woke up.
I got off a flight. I was like, you want to live stream, buddy?
I didn't want to live stream last night. It wouldn't have been good. I didn't have any energy. I only had enough energy to eat a big pastrami sandwich and fall asleep. I did that expertly.
You want a Pacifico or a street card?
I'm a street card.
Diamond G for 2. Vito's no drawer policy led to the snossage incident. For another 2, he says, was it snossage or gunt? Never mind, here's $2 though.
Thank you.
J-Rob Detailing for €10. Hello, lads. Well, Ireland has reduced its speed limits. My local road to work was 50 miles per hour. Now it's just 37. Total balls rant over. Oh, what's going on? You guys got to elect a Trump.
What is going on in Europe?
Yeah. You guys got to
You're gonna need something stronger than Trump to Ireland lead.
Cardinal for 2. Super Killer is Vito's Mega Evolution. For another 5, he says, but for real, we need an update when Super Killer hit print. When's it going to be ferried? LJ Clobberino for 5.
I'm suck.
Vito missed his window to fund Super Killer with DEI money. You weren't gay and ethnic enough.
Yeah, wouldn't that have been awesome? Another comic DEI funded that didn't come out.
Should have made a DEI comic.
Pocketed.
That's okay. Ripperverse is giving us all the DEI comics.
Oh man.
Blood Roof.
Sorry.
Saoirse.
I saw him 3. I can't. Is that announced yet?
Can't he have one that just is like a normal name? Actually, the closest that comes to a normal name is Alpha Core. I'm like, at least those are 2 words
No,
that
but it
I've
should be
heard
C-O-R-P. It's not
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Is it true that he's also making like Delta Force?
Oh my lord.
Mega Buddies or something?
Well,
Eric July.
There's like an
He's so tiring.
Beta Central.
Yeah, the Great War of Separation he's doing.
Where they like drew a building on fire, but they just added the fire later, and it doesn't look like
Right.
on fire.
Somebody-
Ryan Solari's time of being in the military.
Everyone's favorite character who we're all attached to. But in fact, don't they have an Alpha Core art book? A comic that has 1 issue you can buy an art book for?
Solari, save us.
You see one of the Ripitards wanted to buy those Documan cards.
It said they were too expensive.
And that Eric should release them one at a time so he can
Right.
spend $8 per card instead of $75 for a 12-pack of cards that say ISOM's name and history.
And the color of energy he uses.
Like the manual of a Street Fighter
Dude, what
game.
was? They put out a video recently with that Gothic chick, and she's like, "Isom's powers are still a mystery." I'm like, how are they still a mystery?
How are they? Yeah.
Just tell us what his powers are.
Did you see? I watched some of that video.
Yeah.
Did you know that Gothic X also can't read, like Eric?
Yeah,
that Eric, who made the Ripperverse, can't read, and Gothic X TV, which
His power is mysterious.
Can't read.
That's what it is.
Isn't that crazy?
Here's what I don't get. I mean, I think I've brought this up before. There are guys who are deluded into thinking Eric is making good comics, and they're like, at least read them and know what's going on. I know Eric just wants to give a job to his friend or whatever, but
right.
It's also not that many comics.
No.
Like, you could read them all in like a day.
Is Eric already balls deep in the one Sasuke sister right now in MegaCon?
Has Gothix read the comics yet?
Can she?
She's the spokesperson. She has to read them all, right? He probably said, "Hey, you should read these because you're
gonna make it worse."
She went on that stream complaining about gatekeeping.
That'll make it worse.
You guys are using the SJW language. I thought you all hated that.
The gatekeeping argument is the most confusing in the world, where they're like, well, the problem is that Ethan Van Sciver is gatekeeping comics. I'm like, Ethan Van Sciver is just a guy making... He doesn't choose who makes
just a
comics
guy that makes
or not.
apology videos to...
Yeah.
Got it. I got my
Nothing
systems.
at all. Normal, regular people. Jesus Christ.
Child pornography fighters, I was going to say.
Guys unfairly accused.
I'm not
I
a
didn't
member
say
of the
which
show.
guy he was. I said in general, he makes videos about not child pornography. Is that true or not? He said you defended you for not
You switched
making
to
child
public for this
pornography,
shit.
and he defended another
Wait,
guy.
he defended me for not
He
making
said that you're not a pedophile. He doesn't
That's
think.
different
and he
from
better
defending
not be.
me for not making... That's a two... Whatever.
Why is it different? You're the same as the other guy that he's talking about. He said he went on stream and said you're not making child pornography. He went on stream and said that other guy, Pee-Pee's not making.
PP is not making.
Pee-Pee's not making child. So if Pee-Pee's not making child pornography, and we know you're not making child pornography.
Why did you pause after saying that? Yes, I am not making child pornography.
Okay, so then Pee-Pee's the same as you.
No one is making.
Neither of you.
I have to hope that no one in any of these comic areas is making child pornography.
And if you did, you
Except
would.
for that Raging
That'd be
Golden Eagle guy
competition.
who Yellow Flash hangs out with, who does make child pornography. But that's
Well, Yellow
here or
Flash
there.
reads it, you know, and grades
he
it and
does
says
like
it's a
that.
12 out of 10.
Yellow Flash has promoted his friend who exclusively makes lolly comics.
So Yellow Flash
Ew,
consumes
gross.
child pornography.
The lolly of some sort he seems to be okay with. I don't know.
Little kids getting raped is child pornography,
According to those guys, yeah.
according to me.
I think he would probably say
When it comes
that.
to drawings, though, but yeah.
I mean, it was shocking to me when I saw that he streamed with a guy who just made lolly comics. I'm like, dude,
Well-
this is infinitely worse than the shit you talk like shit about.
Again, it's weird.
These guys are.
All I'm saying is I gotta dig deep.
It's just they're all doing the social justice stuff now. Like, since they're doing it, it's okay.
Okay,
bitch
but
is
seriously, Gothix has to read the comics to be the spokesperson.
Nah, it's gonna make her job harder.
She
needs to
can't
have-
not read. She must have read one of them, right?
No, I'm gonna tell you why. When
She
people-
knows Isom. We don't know his powers for some reason, so she knows that. Maybe she read the Dakumon cards.
That's fine. But if somebody tries to fuck with her and ask her specifics about the story, she has to have a blank slate on her. Like, she has to have no reaction.
What?
Or else she's gonna go, oh, hell no!
Just get like WWE has like girls interviewing the wrestlers. They don't know much about wrestling. They're just there.
Too
Like,
expensive. Gothix is practically free. It's conservative influencer.
yeah.
$500 a month. Whatever.
And
Do
getting
that
paid
shit.
exposure.
Yeah.
Well,
Which is good.
It's a good.
Which is good.
Shouldn't you get a white guy to do it? The white guy's the one buying the comics. You can have one white guy who goes, "You gotta buy this black guy's comics."
No,
That
the
almost
black
killed
lady
me.
doubling up
Rippaverse
on.
is
Not this
just
time, though.
white people
Fine.
are obsessed with black people. So the more black people, the better.
It's got a lot of black people.
Laser eyes.
Yeah,
Is that the one who adjusted his pants when he like pretended like he was about to fight Riley and then
Yeah.
just did it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
I love-
Devo.
That was my favorite. Riley just stares at me like, "Are you gonna hit me?" And he's just like.
Guy
backs
said,
up.
"Hold on, I gotta focus in on you."
How many of you are there?
Speaking of friends making you look bad, it turns out I had fans who like Rippaverse stuff, and they like want me to hate Riley so bad.
I understand that.
They're like, "Oh, he does this," and like, and I've never betrayed Riley. It's like that was just a cool.
Well,
funny
you still get
guy.
the people who go, "I can't
Cool, funny
believe
guy."
that Riley guy went and peed on 100 graves," and you're like, "Yeah, I know."
And I have to keep it. Yeah, one
That's
of them was
the
like,
worst.
Sorry, how would you like if someone did that to your grave? And like an ancestor from like the 1800s. If you could
No,
fuck-
your grave.
I'd-
Your
I-
actual grave.
I wouldn't care. I'd be dead. But if someone
I'm
wants to
dead,
keep
yeah.
My great-great-great-grandfather, you gotta go somewhere in Italy for that.
Can you
Have
believe
fun.
Riley cut off the head of Eric's grandfather with a fucking rust? Yeah.
For his veil.
Went in
Half the
with a hacksaw and he cut the skull.
Wouldn't that be a lot? Wouldn't that be too much? You think?
They're still like, he should be,
I think that might be too much for some
they're
people.
like, he should be in jail. And I'm like, well, then the star witness should have testified.
Instead of pussying out.
I want to do the most damage.
Been a bad boy. Black Crimson for 5. Thanks for snacks. Thanks for not killing yourselves. This may be controversial. Tony for active movies is better than Frog Tony, big head and all.
Oh.
Yeah, way better.
We love all our Tonys. Chris Jackson
No,
5
Frog
says,
Tony
Ralph
sucks.
said Vito is 400 pounds and got mad when I said he's 285.
Well,
Ralph seemed to genuinely believe I weighed 400
Hack the
pounds.
movies is way better.
It was
though.
weird. And then I said, no, Ralph, I've thankfully never weighed 400 pounds.
That's a lot.
Not yet.
That's a lot.
That's a lot. I knew a guy who weighed 395. He was big.
Well, that's what's it is actually like that's the weird thing I think as a big fat guy is I go, there are like bigger fat guys, which is surprising. It's actually surprising to me that I don't weigh 400 pounds because you're right, I am terrible with food or whatever. I'm like, how have I not gotten to like super balloon weight?
You gotta eat like the whale.
More, man.
What's that?
You gotta move around more.
But well, that's the thing is I think I do move around a bit. Like I'll go places and walk around and shit. So
Yeah, you do go a lot of places.
yeah. It's just I eat like an idiot. You know.
Calories in.
Calories and
He's been
calories
making
out.
fun of me for counting calories.
All it is. Yeah, what do you count? Too many.
Yeah.
What do you mean you're counting calories? What are you counting?
I'm trying to be less fat.
Dick, when I
Just
said
don't eat.
When I said, do you want to
Oh,
eat
just not
something?
eat.
I said, do you want to get Jack in the Box? He said, oh, that's great because they'll probably have calories listed on the
That
menu.
is the worst part when you're
And I
counting
said,
and
bro,
the places
just
don't have the calories. I'm like,
Tony, what
fuck.
do you need to
Tony,
count
you
of
just
the
guess.
calories?
If it's a taco, you just go, I don't know, 500, 600 calories. Just guess.
But what are you counting for? Do you say like that's my limit?
No, I got the monitor and everything. I'm tracking the calories in.
And then what do you say like that's too many calories for me today?
Yeah.
Huh.
And then you just stop eating.
Why don't you just stop eating good things that you like? It's the same thing, isn't it? Like high calories or...
I don't know. I'm counting calories, guys. Do you want me to lose weight or not?
No, I don't want you. I absolutely don't want you to lose weight.
I want to know the thought process.
You're in the shit.
I
You're in
don't
the
know. I
shit
got a
with me.
calorie counter to let me know what I'm eating, and then I just.
It's like a woman
Stay
over
under.
here. You got.
Let's see it.
Makes
I
sense,
got
I
my calorie
suppose.
counter. Oh.
What
Let's
does it
see.
say for today?
How many calories are in semen? Oh, only 5. So I can eat like 100 dicks a day.
What
Oh
frame
my
is that guy?
God.
More than that.
You think?
Are you getting on the scale
semen?
today?
Yeah.
You getting on the scale?
No, I'm not gonna get on the scale.
Saturday makes sense.
We got something good for you in Vito's 30.
Oh, I'm excited.
There's a guest here, so it has to.
It has to be
It
good.
has to be good. All right, counting calories with Tony from Lose.
What else is he using?
Baron Jugen von Hilden for 2 says it's my box. It's now or never. I'm gonna be a pig forever. I just want to have what's in the box. These are all individual $2 super chats, by the way. It's my box. My heart will need an open bypass. If I don't get off of my fat ass, I just want to have what's in the box. It's my box. And they put guitar solo.
He could have spelled it out.
Brother 5, he says, Vito, you're the one that's holding you down. Don't bake no cakes. Put the door dash down. Bam, bam.
How do you do that in a row like that?
Because nobody else put a super chat. He's just
Nobody
running
messed
with
that
it.
up? Reckon didn't mess that up?
No, he just kept
Wow, that's cool.
going. Work, man. Chris Jackson for 5 wants the Vito's Cat song. I think you gotta pay more than 5 for that.
Yeah, you got $20 minimum.
Come on, that's a lot.
Vito's Cat did
Cameron
not
for
And we gotta get Tony
forever.
naked, so we need those $20.
Cameron wants.
If we hit the goal, though, you might. You
What
said
was the
you
goal
might.
again? It was like what?
You gotta take
50 orange
$20
chats.
super chats. I think you're
You'd
safe.
go au natural.
Cameron wants to know, was my penis like an acorn in a forest, Tony?
I didn't stare at it
No.
enough to memorize it. So.
Yeah, right.
It was
You know,
hanging
when
low,
you see a
baby.
dick, you're like,
It was hanging
frozen.
He just does too much
Time.
damage.
I had the
Can't
towel.
keep up.
I had the towel over it. Antagonist for 2.
Which I guess is good. It means I don't have to do as much work.
Fat is like a memento mori diet. Frank Lucas for 10 says, thanks for skipping my super chat for the second time, Vito. You will not be getting any more compliments on your videos. You are fat.
Chris? Fat RSK.
Othin for 5. Look forward to tonight's episode. Dick and the Wide Loads.
Fuck you guys.
Manny Muskets is here for 2. He says Tony better promote his Black Dynamite episode.
Monday.
He did.
Black Dynamite.
Oh,
Black Dynamite will
Black
be Monday's
Dynamite
episode.
featuring Manny Muskets, who I said should come to Hackamania as the only black person, and for some reason Dick had a problem with that.
Oh, remember? No, you didn't call him the black person. You said, "What's that one?"
Yeah.
And
That's
I had to text him like, "Did you hear Vito call you that one?"
What other black person was in Philly? He was the one.
What other black person lives in Philly?
No, at the Philly live show.
Tons of them.
There was a lot of black guys.
I would have said his name.
Nighttime.
That's just me. I would have said his name.
But I didn't say his name because I couldn't remember it. That's why I said, "What's that one?"
Fair.
You brought him
Not
up,
remember
introduced him. He's been around forever. We're like, that was Manny Muskets.
He
He's
almost,
Manny
he
back
almost
down.
ruined the show because he kept kicking the audio box with all the XLR.
Oh, I do remember that.
Yeah.
I like Manny. I promoted Manny. He said, "Yeah."
If he had more followers than you, you'd have remembered his name like that.
You're right.
So anyway,
He
that
means
one will
nothing
be on
to
my
me.
show Monday.
That one, the good one. Cougar for 5. Do a mouth cutout picture for Ye, then have Dick read his tweets. I don't think we can read those tweets on YouTube. I'm sorry.
I can't outdo Ye though.
Yeah, well, that's the problem.
Man.
It's already too good.
Yeah.
Riley for 2. Tony has a comically large head.
I should make a comic.
Nate H for 10. Yeah, the heado. I was fishing with
Super
my
heado.
Okay, this guy's trying to get me to say
Super heado.
Thank you, guy.
It's $10 super chat.
Oh, okay, you read it
then.
There you go.
I was fishing with my friend Nick for
Gar. Fish.
hurt my knee catching. No, it's boring.
Yeah, it's goring. Is it too boring for you,
Catching
Tony? Why do you not want to say something about knee guards and catching bar?
He doesn't have them together.
Yeah,
like
it could
that.
be
You said
anything.
that.
Cameron for 2, my second favorite Tony, Ribbit. Frog Tony will be back. I saw he's streaming again or something, right? Like, what happened? He did a big return?
He's been back for a while.
I know he's been back for a
He
while.
only left for like 2
I know
weeks.
he's been back for a while, but somebody said, I thought he did like a big show in the last like week or something, no?
I don't know. He had something out today called the Frog Tony Show episode 1.
Even if I'm not playing a speed frame, because of my mastery of the movement mechanics, I'm faster than most
Yeah,
players
no, I
that
saw
I
he
play
was
with.
back, but I thought he was doing something. Here's another Nick, whatever joke. Got it. Chris Jackson.
Like,
for
look how
2.
far behind he is.
Tog Frony. Spider Eternal for 2. When y'all coming to Texas? We need comedy. Yeah, maybe. I saw you. Are you gonna do you're talking about doing a show with Carl?
Yeah.
You guys we talked about where yet?
Probably in like the north. Probably in the northeast. Carl does everything over on that side of the country.
The Dabblecon was a lot of fun.
Where was that?
That was in
He was in Rochester?
Yeah.
Wow.
They had,
Who were there?
yeah, it was a decent amount. It was a lot of-
Rochester.
Can we do something in
Someone in the parking lot broke into like 13 people's cars. But other than that,
God
it was a lot
damn
of
it.
fun. It was a lot of fun.
Is there a lot of,
I got to watch me and you on the screen and everyone making fun. Most of you.
I did
The
fine.
biggest problem.
Right, expertly
That
hosted
was your
Tony.
friend making you look bad. I was just like, oh, I'm going to be a guest host
Oh,
on the
nothing
show.
matters.
Oh, it's the worst episode.
What was I gonna say?
What did you do?
I didn't.
No, it was
shit.
they played it. They
Oh,
played
yeah,
a
I
clip
remember
from our
that
show.
one. Oh.
Would anybody ever do anything in Boston? I know Boston's like so hard to like get venues.
What do you mean?
I'm saying it would be great if live show Massachusetts, my stomping ground.
You want to do a live show in
I would love to do
Massachusetts?
it. I could look into it. I could see if they
Boston's probably going to be where Dabblecon 3 is going to be.
I mean, I guess if I'm.
You need to send the t-shirts there.
If we're selling t-shirts, do we want to sell t-shirts? Sell
Well, it's gonna
No,
happen
Tony can just.
anyway.
We'll pay Tony to show up and draw the t-shirts for us. That'll be good.
I designed
Thank you.
sell-out
Thank
merchandise
you
for you.
making t-shirts.
And Mid-Salad. Thank you,
Thank
Salad.
you, Miss Salad, for drawing t-shirts. Back before she lost her mind.
She never lost her mind. Mint,
Isn't it
you're
amazing?
perfect.
Isn't it amazing?
It was great.
Mint,
There
you're
was
great.
the halcyon days before everybody went
We all
crazy.
love you, Mint. You're great.
Before everyone became an asshole.
Yeah, except for me.
Yeah.
Mint has always been good to me. She never yelled at me for an hour on the phone before. She's great. We all love Mint.
I've learned that you just can't apologize to a woman. You gotta accept it. Strategy for 2, Dicks and Feats are ahead of the game with this guess. Can he put head in bold because you have a giant
I saw
head?
it.
Pace Pop Pete for 2, Tony's head is so big it needs 2 cameras. Jerry and
Nice
Coke
one.
consensus, Tony, how's staying at Vito's house? I feel like we answered
covered
that.
that in great detail.
If you could summarize it in one word.
I'll give you that one word. Free! So shut your fucking mouth! I could have made you get a...
It was free.
I could have
It
made
was
you get a
free.
hotel. Oh, shut up. He's having a time of his life. We played Sega Saturn. Got to edit a video on my computer. How are those cats? Pretty good.
The cats are very happy.
They're nice. They're happy cats.
Cat's getting jacked off every day.
I was rubbing the cat's belly, and I look at Tony and I go, "Hey, Tony, can you go grab the Q-tips from the bathroom for me?" And he said, "No." I'm
Like, aren't they
"Oh,
boy cats?
Now
What the
you're
fuck?"
fucking me over here. Dominic for 20 says, "Y'all ain't getting $1,000 super chat." So I guess no one wants to
Well, then
Tony.
you're not getting.
Yeah, you're not getting
Vito's
naked Tony.
apartment or
You're
house.
not getting
whatever it
it.
is.
Lemon Trashy for 2. Talk about the bathroom curtain.
We've done it.
We've covered that. Hot Frog Jingledorf 10. Soul Caliber 2 wants to make a 2B joke. Aklovich for 2. How'd you make Tony's head 10 times smaller?
Come on.
Jab City
Ouch.
for 3. What's it like shitting in a doorless toilet, Tony? He had a great shit.
I've had
Blacky
experience.
for 5. Hey, Tony, did Vito teach you how to keep the cat?
There are Q-tips in the bathroom, and I was like, I should auction this off to like Pee-wee
I need those
Farms or something.
Q-tips, so don't take them.
He doesn't have to burn those. I have
Tony, can you
self-res.
teach Vito to hack some salad?
Hack a salad.
Johnny
Yeah.
Rico for 5. Dick, I went to the food bank. I got canned pork and beans, a loaf of bread, and some butter. I'm eating like a cowboy
Oh,
tonight.
fuck you,
Here's
man.
for the $5 I
Where'd
see.
where'd you go? Like a church? Where'd you go?
I went to a church.
Fuck.
I haven't gotten this one in a while.
J-Lo for 2 says, I thought Tony was a Stereos Coconos. That guy disappeared, man.
Yeah,
I mean, I appreciate the reses.
Oh, no, we never had this.
Yeah, Sirius is more like.
See, we should have done the authentic Tony Black food experience and force him to eat a weed cookie immediately before the show so he could
I was
sleep
smart
through the
enough not
rest
to
of
do
it.
that. I was smart enough not to do that.
You know what I remember
I'm
about
banning
that
drugs from
that we
the
never
show.
bring up is that after the show we all went to a fun bar and Tony was in a car in the
Oh, dude,
parking
that
lot
was my favorite moment.
sleeping
I told Riley
outside the bar.
I told Riley and then I'm like, yeah, I'll be in like 10 minutes. It was me and Cranberry Dave.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, we'll be in like 10 minutes. And then I wake up to him and Riley taking a selfie. I'm like, oh, I'm coming. Like, no, Tony, it's been like
Yeah,
an hour
Tony,
and a half.
it literally-
We're going home. So me and Cranberry Dave were high out of our minds. We were just staring at the back, like the front seat, not talking for over an hour.
Everyone is inside the bar having a great time and Tony from the movies in the car going,
You know what the worst part of that night was? I always wanted to meet Leon.
Jeez,
Apparently
annoying
I did. We
fight.
had a good time, and I have no memory of it.
Weed cookies, man. Bad news.
And
Bad for
Mitt
you.
told me they were 250 milligram. I've been saying
That's
100.
way too much.
That was way too
Both
much.
of those are way too much.
you're not supposed to eat the whole thing.
But I love Keon, and I was like, I was so happy
love
to meet him. And like,
cookies.
I
What's the
have no
problem?
I
memory
told
of
him to
meeting
come here tonight.
I forgot.
Maybe he'll come in.
Maybe he'll
on
come in
Sunday.
Sunday. Yeah.
I'll
Mind your
remember
manners.
meeting him this time.
Are you
crimes.
Oh, that's another
I
question.
had to tell Riley, I'm like, did we get along? Yeah, look, you guys got along. Like, all right, that's good.
Are you trying to do a meetup tomorrow, perhaps?
So we're thinking Frankensons?
I don't know, maybe. Frankenstein's,
I don't know.
It's a little out of the way, but it is a cool spot.
Okay, do you want to just do Barcade then?
I think you should figure it out and post it on your Twitter. You don't have to figure it out on the show right now.
Tomorrow there will be some meetup.
Tomorrow there will be something going on
in the Los
somewhere.
Angeles area. There will be a meetup.
Yeah.
After we do
drive
trade.
All right.
I mean, it's your fans.
I got my
don't
fucking
know
thing.
your
I'm
fans.
so
I don't know where
happy
they wanna
that worked
go.
out.
You would know better than me.
I don't know. They need
Because I was gonna head to bed either way.
balls and shit, then.
Well, we
Yeah.
have plenty.
But now I got what I
was
came
gonna
for.
say, it's
I'm really
LA,
happy about
He's
that.
got a movie channel. What's like a movie location? I don't fucking know.
Hollywood.
Hollywood, yeah.
I don't want to go to Hollywood. I'll figure it out.
I also
we'll
don't want
figure
to
it
go to
out.
Hollywood.
We'll figure it out. Follow all my socials. to
See,
figure it
I
out.
was suggested we were going to
Alright,
go to
so
the
let's
Back
go
of
craft
the
that
Future
shit
Mall,
up.
the Puente Hills
I didn't
Mall.
realize how far away it was.
It's a little far, but I mean, if people got nothing to do, you hop on the highway, you end up at the
It's a shithole.
yeah, but
In the
it's
city
back,
of industry.
it's the Back to the Future Mall. You go to the parking lot and you go,
You gonna
Marty,
tailgate in the
Marty,
fucking
the
parking
plutonium.
lot?
Yeah, they do. Do you know they do that every year? They
I
have
did
like
do it in
If
Pittsburgh.
you planned that, then yeah, but
Yeah.
tomorrow, no.
Yeah.
they have
I
like
gotta go
I think
grab
it was
2
for the
gar
anniversary
guns.
that everybody
Alright.
got dressed up. And
At
they
least
went in
that's
the
easy
parking
to
lot,
do.
and there's
That
like-
would be cool.
There was like
Wait, hold on.
20 docs
Cancel
running
that.
around going, Marty, the plutonium. I mean, just 20 of
Yeah.
them, and there's like 50 Martys going, oh, jeez, I got cheese. And they're all riding the skateboards. I was like, that's pretty
The
funny.
last meetup I did was
I need
at
4
local
argon.
mall in Pittsburgh with the
And then I
Dawn
can
of-
craft
Dawn
them.
of the Dead.
Oh.
Dawn of the Dead.
Well, we'll try to get something together. Check Tony from Hack the Movies on Twitter. And
I
he
will let you
announce
all
where that
know.
is.
Unpleasance for.
And also, if you're in
5.
LA, you can tell us if you have a good idea for something.
Tony's what you get when Dick and Vito do the fusion dance. Strategery for 2. Today's episode will be extra cerebral.
Oh, fuck off.
Chris Jackson for 5. Tony from Hack the Goonies.
I
Johnny
don't-
Rocket for 5. Tony from Hack the Movies is the greatest hero ever. El Clavarino for 5. In an alternate universe, you 3 are gay for each other, and that's okay. Black
Alternate
Heart, Black
universe?
thumbs up.
Come on.
Alternate.
We
I
were
don't know.
bitching like a gay couple at the fucking Jack in the Box.
Yeah, because he wanted to get a small curly fry.
He's
I'm
like, let's get a large one and
get a large
split it.
and
I'm like,
split
just
it.
get your own fries.
I don't wanna get
and the
two
guy, the
small
old guy is like
fries.
staring at us. I'm like, we're not gay. We're just angry at
We're
the
going to
hell
eat at the Jack in the Box. We split a fry. We didn't even finish the fry. If we got 2 small fries, it would have been complete waste.
You maxing? Fry maxing?
Why were you worried about sharing fries with me? What did you think I was going to do?
Just wants to have control over the calories. You can't count half of
That's true. The
Fries.
counting would have been hard.
I don't want to start getting in the habit of ordering a large. Johnny Rocket for 5. Tony is it true when Vito was naked, he said, here, kitty, kitty?
No, he did not.
Jerry and Coke for 2. Two big mooks versus a Mexican. Chris Jackson for 10. Vito is a hijab hat.
Yeah, is it a Jabba hat?
I hate
Hijab of the Hutt.
whoops. I Nate Higgers for 2.
Don't say it that way either.
Why? Those are different words.
I Nate.
Play Vito's cat song is not for $2. Strategery for
Why?
2.
Those are different
what Tony
words.
calls a hat, I call a parasol. Oh, no mas. Okay, no mas. Chris Jackson for 5. Why does Vito live like he's in a third world country when he makes $100,000 in an unreleased comic? That's a great question. Lucha Steve for 2. What's up with the guy with the big head?
He might come to the meeting. He didn't want to meet you guys. Like, can I meet you without Vito? I'm like, you
Which
probably
one
could.
is that? Chris Jackson?
No,
What do
Lucha
people think I'm
Steve.
going to do? What do you
I'm like, you're probably gonna have to see Vito. Just a
Give
heads
them,
up.
tell them about your ideas, probably.
I told Tony about some of my ideas. He liked it, I think.
How many ideas
He might
are
have
you
just been
at?
entertaining me.
I won't say what they are.
You told me about some of your
Well,
ideas.
nobody wants to know what
I
they
liked
are.
your idea. We shared
How-
ideas.
what's the
I told you
number
some
of ideas?
I told you like one of my ideas.
Christmas parrot.
You don't say the fucking idea.
Oh, I thought this was well known. I'm sorry.
Okay, well, Vito's got another comic, not a sequel to Supergirl. He's got another
already said
comic
that.
he's whipping
I already
up.
said
You should make 5 or 6.
I think I will.
And then make an art book for the comic.
I'm going to make a lot of art.
You should release the art book
gonna be
before
a
the comic
lot of
comes
that.
out. And it's just the
Now that's
sketch.
You
funny.
should make a podcast that's a comic. Like, don't do all this shit. Just get on the show
An
every week
audio
and
dra-
just
like an
talk
audio
about
play,
it.
an audio
Like, okay,
drama.
Super Killer is a guy.
All right, there's
he's like
2
coming in, he's all
Argon.
fucked up. He's got to do super killing, and he hates this guy. And then we'll
He's
have
gotta
like
fuck a lady.
there'll be
with
like a
this
fucking
big
demon
penis.
that'll come out. Like, just talk through it, and then every week you come in and you talk about more shit. It's the same thing.
Sorry,
but
I
it's
spelled
better.
Christmas parrot. I didn't realize it was one you were holding close to the chest
Nah,
there.
I think I've talked about it.
Okay, good.
No one cares about these ideas, guys. It's just
What are you
stupid
talking about?
shit
Everybody
that you
wants to talk
guys
about
tell each
ideas.
other.
I usually don't make them public, though. He's the one who's like, I got all these ideas. And it's just like, well, people are going to get mad if you don't release them.
Strategic
Well, I
for
pitched
2.
you Daughter-in-Claus about Santa Claus's daughter has to save Christmas.
What?
That's
No.
pretty good. That was you liked that.
That was Ernest Saves Christmas.
There's a lot of saving Christmas movies.
Yeah, but that
Did
one was
Ernest
already
Save Christmas involve Santa's
done.
daughter?
Little Black Girl.
Wait, what?
I didn't like that one. I didn't like Ernest Saves Christmas.
It was good.
Yeah, it wasn't that good.
I remember
He said it
Ernest
was
Saves
good.
Christmas. It had a
Prison's
little
good.
black
Prison's
girl?
good.
Prison's goofy.
No, Prison's good.
It's
Ernest
good.
Goes to
It's
Africa.
Scared Stupid.
Nailed it.
Scared Stupid's
Scared
pretty
Stupid's
good.
great.
Yeah.
I saw that in the theater, and it was just me and my sister and his Mexican dad and his daughter in the whole theater. I don't know what we told our mom to take us there, but there was one theater showing it, and we're like, we have to go see Ernest Scared Stupid. Mom, you gotta take us.
And Ernest Goes to Africa. That's great.
Is that real?
That's a real
Oh
one.
yeah, and he's in brownface.
He's in brownface for a lot
And he
of
does
it.
like the
And
Indian
he goes,
accent and
oh,
everything.
we must, I must come through, and yeah, and you're like,
That's a real
oh,
one.
Ernest,
That's
you're
a
not
real
allowed to do that now.
That might be the last one. That was like the direct-to-video era.
Oh, we're in a lot of trouble here. Oh.
Ernest fucks Africa. That would be
Ernest fucks Africa.
All right, now we'll just repeat the mission and hope I get another 2.
Teacher for 2. Classic Beach showing up today with the UCOG.
UCOG. Get it done.
Oh, you're backwards.
I'm backwards.
Read us the riot act for 10. My wife went into labor wearing the Trucks Me shirt.
Get a picture of that.
That's funny.
Cardinal for 2. $2 Balder holler. Drunken Atheist Studio for 5. Vito, Tony, and I are members of a Red Letter Media Facebook group that is moderated by extremely angry women who hate me. Shout out to Endless Trash Post.
Someone made me a moderator of that, and I always forget. And occasionally, like, the Reddit that hates me, they'll be like, and he's a moderator of that group, and he's just trying. I'm like, I forget I'm a moderator of that fucking thing. I didn't make myself a moderator.
It's like a pretty big group, it feels like. Yeah, and for some reason there's one guy on there who's like a really prominent poster, and he's constantly screenshotting my tweets and posting them in this Red Letter Media group to be like, look at this fucking Vito guy, what he said. And
I think I know who that is. I think we both know who that
dude,
guy is.
and I'm like, what the fuck?
I want to double check before I say his name.
Check now.
So then there's like hundreds of RLM fans, like, and I'm like, stop posting my tweets in this RLM group.
I think so.
How would we both know him?
I'm just here to post memes, and I keep seeing my tweets. I'm like, what the fuck's going on?
How strange.
This is not a Vito group. It's a fucking Red Letter Media group.
The Jerry and
I think he
Coke
stopped
for 5.
recently.
My mistake, 2 fat mooks versus a Mexican.
Yeah.
Alec Martinez for 10.
No.
Go on my guest network. Maddox Law.
Alex Martinez for 10. Vito, any tips for my friend Brad on how to get with trans women?
His guest network is Maddox
I think they want to be demeaned and told
God
that
damn it.
horrible things about themselves.
Trans women?
Yeah, I think they're getting to the point where the transphobia turns them on a little bit. They're kind of into it now.
Should you be speaking for that community right
I'm just
now?
saying, this is a trend. This is a trend I've noticed.
He's the only one that should be speaking for that
No, making friends look bad, making trans communities look bad. You really got to verify these things.
Maybe I'm talking about my ass. It seems like it's picking up steam. It's like a new subculture within there.
Abusing them?
Yeah, they're kind of like all the hate online of like, well, because they're into like some people are into like humiliation and degradation.
What the fuck are you talking about, Vito?
You're a woman. You're a fucking guy, and they're like, "Oh man."
That's what you tell them?
No, but I'm saying I haven't done any of this, but I've seen that that's becoming like a trend in these.
Vito.
You can imagine, perhaps. I haven't been flirting with a lot of trans people. I just, check out their Instagram profiles.
Lorenzo Ariola.
Vito.
Tony, change the name of your show to Head the Movies. Vito B. Goblin Cops. Hack the Movies? More like Hack These Nuts. Johnny Rico for 5.
Good.
Why did Vito walk naked into the living room, fully aware that Tony was staying there?
I
That's
thought
a good question.
he was in the office where he was sleeping, because that's where the bed was.
You couldn't wait 2 seconds to take the towel off after you went into your bedroom. You had to do it outside the door.
Normally, when I leave my bathroom, there's no towel on at all, and I just walk naked into my bedroom. So the fact that I had it... What's that? Drip on the carpet.
Yeah. Charles Baker for 5.
Look, I put it out there, okay? I put my feelers out. I said, will Tony react positively to my
you walked
penis?
in on me when you stayed at my house.
Did I?
I
Where?
forgot. The light was on, the door was shut. You just opened it while I was taking a shit. What's your deal,
Why
man?
did you not lock the bathroom door?
I thought the door
my
being shut
house.
and the light being on would sign
What
it up.
light was on?
Also, the lock doesn't work on that door, so the bathroom.
What do you mean, what light was on?
The light for the bathroom.
How would I have seen that if the door's closed?
Yeah, the door cracked.
Come on.
Was it at
Now, that
night?
question makes me... That's sus. That's a sus question.
I'm okay with it being
Also, there was
sus.
like a fan on in the bathroom. Yeah.
Guy shitting.
I have no sexual feelings.
All right.
Doesn't have to be sexual.
Just saying.
I just get off on the exposure.
I mean,
No,
yeah.
I don't want to see
Maybe.
I don't know. That was that
You're
was
an
a mistake.
exhibitionist, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, it's more that I
They'd
just
never expect.
I mean, let's be real. Nobody's ever in my house, so
You're getting a little too. You should have some more visitors. You're getting a little too used to being alone.
I'm very. I
You
got.
should have some visitors once in a while.
What are they gonna visit and do? There's nothing to do there.
Take some
Watch
space.
the Sony display thing.
Yeah, stand next
To watch the
somebody.
Sony
Like,
display
turn your
thing.
house
Yeah.
into a
You're
museum.
watching The Simpsons standing up, watching the PS2 display.
I did put on The Simpsons on the PS2
Like, I got all
display
the
so I could
Simpsons
show
on
off.
here.
You can watch The Simpsons on
Charles Baker for 5. Hey, Tony, I showed my wife videos
Vito.
where she talks about movies like you do, and she didn't like them. Sorry, dude. I know you do.
Yeah, women are hit or miss on the show. I have a lot of women on the show.
Should be more hits when it comes to women. Strategery for 5. Frog Tony disappointed me by not being an actual frog, but today you guys brought in that smiling moon from the Honeymooners.
I would like to go on Tony's show.
Wow. MC Lightsaber for 10. The Black National Anthem should be a Menace Clan song. Record deal or kill Whitey.
Peter Hansman for 5. Eggs are expensive because they killed a bunch
Now
of
that
chickens,
was a
but
good
for some reason,
run.
Wings are still cheap. Chicken wings come from dead chickens. Well, I explained what the actual reason is, but sure. V. Toby Goblin Cox for 2. Uncle Tom is a famous black American. I think that'd be hard to get him on the national anthem.
Come on.
Captain Boomies for 20 says Tony's head! Exclamation point. Aklovich for 2. Puppets Not Math is the real universal language. K. Swindle for 5. My smoke alarm is beeping, and Whitey's on the moon. Silver the Cold Shield.
5
Audio
Argon.
Stop being autistic.
The second one was incredible.
And Whitey's on the moon.
And Whitey's on the moon.
My sister won't stop sleeping, and Whitey's on the moon. You gotta hear Whitey on the moon. It's a classic. Just make it black and white like manga. Yes. G Money Pants for 5. 20 million
All
for
right.
gender transition surgeries for Congolese hamsters. Kato the Swiss with a $5 super chat. Mr. Poop Snorkel for 2.
I got 3 Warframes coming. How many slots do I have?
Hey, Tony, do you think Super Killer will come out before Christmas?
I don't know how many pages colored so far.
Let's see how many pages are coloring. You
Yeah,
know,
but he's got to like perfect the colors.
I'm not perfecting.
I have
the
10
colors.
slots.
It's just a couple
Oh, okay.
panels that I'm changing the colors.
Yeah, but you were doing that last week,
Yes,
and now you're still doing it.
I am still doing it.
So how long does that take?
It takes me as long as it takes me at this point.
Yeah,
No,
see,
I'm gonna be very positive. Be like, yes, it will come out.
you
before
still,
Christmas.
yeah, yes, it'll come out before Christmas.
Yeah, very positive.
I think I would.
All right. Well,
I think
thank
that's a
everyone
good
for
cutoff
joining me.
point.
I'm
That's a
gonna
good
head to
over-under.
bed. I got
I can't
some
say
stuff
for
to do in the
sure.
morning.
Christmas,
It's
gonna be-
hang
it's
out.
gonna be
It's
I'm
gonna
gonna
take-
make sure that I
it's
get
gonna
sleep
take
and go up and
another
actually go do
year.
that
It's not
instead
gonna
of
take
putting it
another
off.
year, okay? It's
So,
almost done. Everybody calm
could
down.
never
I appreciate
come out.
you
Like, it
watching me
could never come
grind
out.
and
Well,
keeping me
like
company.
you could obsess about
And
it so
until
much.
then,
You're like,
we'll see you next time.
it can't even live up to the hype now. So I just won't do it.
No, I'm just doing a final pass on everything.
Okay.
But yeah, it'll come out before
Okay. Christmas. It'll be close, I think. I agree with you.
The real question is going to be, when does Super Killer 2 come out? And I'm hoping that.
Well, you got to do that other comic.
I hope that comes out. Well, that one will be.
My favorite thing is like
Just go to 3.
Super Killer was the first comic I ever backed, and then I backed 2 more, and I've gotten those before Super Killer.
We ran into I've ran into issues, you know.
Where'd you run into those issues?
Where did I run into those issues?
Like you're running.
It's just, again, it's my first time doing it, and I've learned a lot. But here's the other thing: is I am too hands-on.
What'd you learn?
True. I've
Well,
learned,
it's your. It's your.
right,
comic.
but I need to hire more people to, like, the fact that I'm going in there and doing colors, and that I storyboarded the whole thing, and I lettered like an alternate and then I tried a different whatever. I did too much
By
stuff.
the way, I went
that
on a different show recently. They asked me if I wanted to make my own comic, and I'm like, not anytime soon.
No,
I'm
never.
good. I'm good. I'm
Yeah.
good. Maybe one
Why?
day. Not anytime.
Why don't you wanna? Why don't you?
There's just a lot going on with YouTubers trying to be comic people, and I'm like, I'd rather not dive into that pool yet.
Yeah.
Wait a little bit.
Here's what
It's like writing a book for retards.
Here's what I'm
Isn't
gonna.
it?
I love comics. I think I could write one, but
Well, that's
Really?
It's been
You
written.
think you could write a comic? Have you ever written one before?
not a comic. I've written other narrative stuff. But
I mean, that's offensive to me.
it would be a challenge. I don't know if I'd be good at it.
I
would
listen to the radio. I can play music. But nah, it doesn't work like that.
Here's
Point is, I was smart enough to be like, no, I don't
Nah.
want to do that. I don't want to do that.
Hey, can you do something you've never done? No, I doubt it. I'd have to practice.
Here's how I feel about it. There's fast, and then there's like
Good.
not good. I don't know how to put it.
Okay.
Well, whatever. It's
Passable.
Are you
it's a quality versus
Caitlyn Jenner.
Don't-
time issue.
obviously it's like quantity over quality over quantity.
Well,
Yeah.
but here's the thing.
That excuse has been used by so many lazy
But it's
people.
not. But it's shut up. I'm not making that
Yeah.
excuse, because here's the thing: is I did focus. I need to find the sweet spot, and I haven't found
Wait,
the sweet spot.
hold those at. Which one is which? Which one is that? Time. Okay.
Quantity.
Okay.
Quality.
Tony, you hold up this.
No, we're not.
All the way over there.
Between
That's where
fear and
super-
love.
that's
no,
where
put it
super killer
between
is.
fear and love.
See
Fear
that?
and
Your
love.
scale.
Between fear
Time
and love.
and good.
These
Fear
are
and
cool.
Who made those for us?
Fingus. Fingus Ratzelpuff.
Yeah.
He's a child pornographer, not like that guy, not like Pee-Pee, that Ethan Van Sciver had to
Not like
apologize
PP.
for.
PP did not do it.
He's a child pornographer. Totally unlike
I'm gonna
Pee-Pee.
put down the child pornographer.
Yeah, the child pornographer thing, he's unlike Pee-Pee.
Okay,
He's not a child pornographer, according to EVS.
As I said...
I didn't know.
Let me finish my point.
I thought he was a huge child pornographer. And then I watched that video, and he's like,
Right.
he's got no child pornography. And I was like, I was totally wrong about Pee-Pee.
Back on the point I was trying to make. When I look at fucking Achromatic Chronicles Green, I go, well,
Tony, can you call an Uber?
That's
And
one of
then
those
drive this
things
down the street. Drive it.
where I wish he had
Drive it to
spent
the
more
ocean.
time on it. Okay?
And then that's where it is with the good... like the planetarium, you know? Here's the orbits.
I could put out an ice on. It would suck.